Okay, there we go. We are live. Microphone seems to be okay. So today we're going to be learning openings. I want to build a repertoire for myself, and if you tag along, then you can also use the same repertoire that I'll be making, of course. So this will be fun, or this should be fun. Today I want to look at options after d4 by white. So knight f6 is what I intend to play, and looking at this, it seems like that is the smart choice, because with the range that I currently have set up, starting from 1600 in rapid, this in this range, knight f6 performs a lot better than d5 here. Let's see if there's anything else. I mean, of course I will play knight f6, but I'm just curious as to whether other options perform better in this range. Some people play c5, that's wild. Okay, so yeah, knight f6 it is for the first move. Now let's see what's the most popular at this level. So of course c4 the most popular, the Queen's Gambit, and second of all, bishop f4, the London. So let's start with c4. Start building against everything. Let's choose most popular for everything. So here I was intending to try the Nimzo perhaps with e6. It is performing, however, pretty badly. 46% black, 48% white in my range. E5 is doing really well, which I have no idea what that is. Is that the England Gambit? Like, that's extremely weird. It performs really well. That's mind-boggling. C5, the Benoni, performs insanely great here. Insanely great. That is an option to consider. Do we consider a Benoni? Like, people seem to be doing really well. Let me see. Like, the other thing I wanted to check is how the options do when it comes to the engine. Whoop. I almost dropped this bad boy again. Let me check on chess.com. I have to change the scene for that. Let me put those together if possible. Like, I'll try to keep the scenes together so I can, because I will use them together, so makes sense that they are together. See, this there. Okay, so chess.com analysis. Let me see what happens if white goes d4, then knight f6, then c4. What does the computer think about c5 here? Yeah, c5 gives a significant advantage to white, gives a huge advantage to white. But I mean, of course, it's a perfectly playable opening, and it's a 0.7. So this is one of those cases where we can say, what does that even mean? Like, yeah, it's a big advantage white according to the computer, but nothing consequential. I mean, obviously there shouldn't be any refutation to this opening at this point. So it's just 0.7, big advantage to the opponent, but that's if they can prove it, and even then, if both sides played perfectly, this should be a draw. So I'm okay with that, but still, I probably want to play e6 here and go for the Nimzo. I mean, but it deserves some merit of consideration, like going for this, considering that it's performing so well. Like here, they have to play d5 pretty much if they want to seize that advantage. Pretty much, they have to go for d5. I might consider this. Okay, for now let's go with e6 and then Nimzo. Then let's think about it. So let's go back to Lichess. Let me change the scene again, of course. And okay, so let's go e6, which is not performing very well, and it is the mostly played in this position. So we are not going to be surprising anyone there. Now knight c3. Let me see what the how do people with the black pieces do here? So against g3, white is just smoking black completely. And against anything, against knight c3, white is winning most of the time with 48%. In the rest of the cases, black actually is doing well here. So we should probably focus on those moves first. And g3 is only played 4% of the time, so actually that will not come very often in our games, especially considering that most people don't even play d4 to begin with, and those who play d4, they don't all play c4 either. So getting from that to that 4% here of g3, that takes a lot of specificity, I should say. I don't know if that's a word I should use here, but you get the idea. So knight c3. Now bishop b4 would be the Nimzo, and okay. And in the Nimzo, actually, we have basically even chances here. Like I mean, from the statistics. I mean, not. At this level, people are doing quite well in the Nimzo, except against queen c2. Against queen c2, which is the most likely move to face here, the so-called classical variation or Capablanca variation, because Capa played it. Against that, black is not doing well. And against g3, black is doing pretty terrible. So against those two moves, bad. Anything else seems to be okay. Well, knight f3 also, here knight f3, white is scoring better. Yeah, in general, and e3 also. Wait, did I say g3 first? That was e3. I was misreading it. So, no, I wasn't misreading it. There's g3 here also. So yeah, actually, white is apparently getting people here with in a lot of different variations. So let's see. For now, I want to try it out. I want to try the Nimzo to see. So let us look at the most common moves in this position first of all. So queen c2. I mean, let us look at the most the positions where people are not doing well, and queen c2, which is both the one where people are not with the black pieces haven't been performing well, but at the same time, it is the most popular. So let's look at that. So queen c2. All right. So now If we take over here, now white recaptures with the queen, so therefore they don't double the pawns over here. Let's see what our options in general are in this position. We can castle, we can do lots of things. Let me check out with the computer. So knight c3, bishop b4 was actually the preferred thing here, yeah. And queen c2, okay. So there, queen c2. Now castles, d5, c5, knight c6. They're both apparently playable. Knight c6, perhaps slightly ugly, I guess. Putting the knight in front of the pawn there. I'm not sure. Like, I mean, I don't know about this these kinds of positions much. Maybe we should take a look at what the book says. Like fundamental chess openings. Let's take a look at that. So we're talking about the Nimzo here. Let's see what's up with the Nimzo in this variation. So queen c2, okay. With this move, we enter a world that is vastly different from the same image. Okay. So let me see about d5 and castles. Which one is doing better here? d5, white is basically smoking black here. So perhaps we should play castles when black is doing slightly worse. Like, I mean, again, this all taking into account the range that I chose. So basically my range. I mean, my range and extended up. Oh, sorry, I didn't change the scene. So this scene. So perhaps we should go with castles. Let me see. Queen c2 castles. Okay, so let's see. Let's go with castles for now. Let's see what white plays here usually. Knight f3 and is cooking black in this level. a3, second, but not really second. I mean, they are both about the same in terms of how often they get played. What is this game? Oh, hello, Mahmoud. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. So this is not a game. I'm just trying to study a little bit of openings. So today the idea is to build something, start building a repertoire against 1d4 by white. So my choice for this stream in particular, at least, then I will see how this goes and see if I need to try something else, is to go for the Nimzo Indian. So this here, c4, the most popular, now e6, and after knight c3, we pin this knight. Then the most popular move is queen c2, which is what we're taking a look at now. So white wants the pair of bishops, but doesn't want to weaken the structure like this. So potentially they will go there and then recapture here with a queen. Now, I'm choosing castles because, as you can see, at my level, this is performing better than d5 here. Like, both moves are about equal according to the computer, and both sound completely reasonable moves, as well as e5. But castles is performing slightly better at my range, so I'm going to go with that. Now here, the moves that get usually played are knight f3, a3, then followed by e4, bishop g5. Like, all of these get played around the same. Like, basically knight f3 and a3 basically the same. Like, and then the others don't trail behind too much. So we're going to have to take a look at all of that. Doing good? Okay, that's wonderful, Mahmoud. So if you want to play a game or do puzzles or something as per usual, like, feel free to say so, or to guess the ELO or something. Meanwhile, I'm trying to do this studying. I don't know if this is something that people like seeing, actually, but I think it might help all of us if people don't find it boring, because I'm building a repertoire, but I mean, this is a repertoire that you guys can also use, so we can all benefit. So knight f3 here, and black is usually getting cooked. e4 also. So e4, wait, what? How is on e4 white performing so well? Oh wait, yeah, I mean, if e4, I mean, you can't take here because it will be defended by the queen. So interesting. I mean, we could take here, and then they would have to take with the pawn after all. But I mean, they will get the pawn over there. We can strike with d5, I guess. So let's see what happens after e4. Although I said, yeah, I mean, e4 is played almost as much as the first one. But yeah, we should probably start with the first move. Like, I mean, the most played. Let's follow all the most played. First, knight f3. Then let's take a look at e4. So knight f3. Okay. Here, yeah, black in the lines in the Nimzo is getting absolutely cooked at this level. Like, I mean, basically white is winning with everything here. It's ridiculous. Let me see what would be the computer's move here. So we are in castles knight f3 here. So we have d5, c5, d6, knight c6, already like less preferred by the computer. So I'm guessing we go with d5 probably. Wait, d5, and that wasn't c5, that was another d5. What? 2 times d5 with some different lines there. Okay. Well, so I'm guessing we will go with d5 then. Let's go back to the database. d5. This method that I'm using to prepare a repertoire is the method I described in my recent long video, by the way. I mean, basically, I'm using the Lichess database to see what people actually play. I mean, versus as opposed to what you know, the masters are playing and all of that. Like, I'm just checking what normal people, amateurs, are playing in my range, and so that will give me a clue as to which moves to pick and which moves to prepare for, because otherwise I might be preparing against lines that are in a book, for instance, but never get played at my level, so I don't really need to prepare against that, or should. I mean, it's just completely irrelevant for the time being. So after d5, yeah, white is cooking black in basically every line, basically. So yeah, we really need to know our stuff here. Let's take a look again at the most played, bishop g5, which makes sense. It's pinning the knight over here. So white isn't concerned about something like d takes e4, of course, because again, like e4 and then they have the full center and they recapture there. So in typical Queen's Gambit style. So let's see what the computer says about this move, bishop g5. So d5, bishop g5. Okay, here c5, h6, asking the question of the bishop right away. Knight bd7, defending over there. And they all seem very natural moves, to be honest. This knight is still pinned, so even if we play knight bd7, like protecting this knight with our knight, we're still in good shape. Like, I mean, as long as if they ask the question of the bishop over here, we take over there, where we're not losing material. Because, I mean, otherwise, if we don't take and we just retreat with the bishop, we might get, like, kicked, and then they can take over here, and they can take twice, because we can't recapture due to the pin. So that is something to consider if we were to go knight bd7. Rook e8, another move, but I mean, seems rather slow and doesn't. This is not what I would prioritize here. I think c5, h6, and knight bd7 actually do make a lot more sense. There's also b6, preparing to develop this other piece. So let's take a look at how those do. Like knight bd7, h6, and c5. I want to see what happens with those. So knight bd7 getting cooked, h6 getting mega cooked. Oh, let me switch. h6 getting mega cooked, knight bd7 getting cooked, c5 doing very, very, very well. 50% black. Okay, we might go with that one then. Let's go with c5. Let me also check what the book says about it. Like, let's see what the book says about continuing here. Well, it gives a3 directly. Let me see. What did we follow here? We followed knight f3, right? So on knight f3, there's also c5. Wait, what? There was c5 here, and actually c5 is doing much better here. So maybe instead of d5, I should go... Yeah, wait a second. Let's go back a little bit. Like, what was the problem with c5 over here? Like, let's promote this. Wait a second. Ah, let me check change the view. I always forget to change the view. That's so here. Yeah, let me clear this, and here I chose d5, but c5 was the second one, and c5 is doing actually really good. They are both around the same, and yeah, c5 is the way to go. Yeah. Both are basically the top moves, so c5 is performing much better there. So let's backpedal a little bit. Let's go back to Lichess. So let's go c5. Now here, black is actually performing better at my level. I mean, everything that I will say about performing better is going to be at my level from here on out, like, so that I don't repeat at my level all the time. So. And when I say at my level, I actually mean like this rating range here. So it's not just my level; it's like upwards from there, and also a little bit down as well, probably. So c5. Let's see. We have e3 here, played a lot, and we're doing well. And yeah, let's always go with a top move first. Actually, in dc5, white is cooking, so We probably need to take a look at that one, but first let's take a look at e3. What happens with this very, very natural move. e3 here, and yeah, that's the second move of the computer. Now it says cd4, just cd4. Okay. Oh, let's see what the. Oh, and I didn't change the camera. Okay, let's see. So CD4 is what it's recommending, and yeah, CD4 is performing 53% here, wins for black. So let's go with CD4 here. CD4. What do they do? ED4 usually, and they get cooked. And ID4, and they also got cooked even more. And yeah, that's basically it. Good. I like when a move like forces the replies of the opponent, then we don't have to take a look at so many lines. Can I remember all of that? Yeah. So far, I can remember. Like if we go over here and you ask me to reproduce all of this, like let me open another analysis tab on chess.com. Like if you ask me to reproduce all of it, I can even like do it with a board flip like that. Like knight f6. c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4, this is an IMSO Indian, queen c2 defending this, then castles, and after that we said knight f3. After knight f3 we went with c5. After c5 they played e3 defending the pawn, and then we went here, and yeah, that's where we're at, right? So I can't remember. I mean, but the point about how you remember all of this is by understanding what's going on. So if you understand what's going on, that's when you remember the openings. Otherwise, you don't remember anything. I mean, you have to, well, and also repetition. But like d4, okay, controls the center and occupies the center, right? Knight f6. Knight f6, what does it do? It prevents e4, because if white could get another move for free here, they would play e4 certainly, controlling the center, occupying the center with 2 pawns and controlling all these important squares. So we play this move preventing this, much like d5 would also prevent e4. So we play knight f6. Okay. Now c4, what does it do? Also a presence in the center. So now white has 2 pawns in the center. I mean, couldn't play e4, but could play c4. And it's sort of preventing this move d5, because if now white takes over here and we take like this, then they get e4, and if we go d5 and we go here with a queen, then they get this move kicking our queen. So, and then e4 again. So that's basically why this move with control in the center, right? Queen's Gambit. Now e6, this keeps the formation of the pawns flexible, so we don't yet commit this d pawn. We might not play d5 yet. Well, we will see what we're going to do. Like all of these pawns, they remain basically on the home squares. We only did a bit of a commitment with this move, with e6, like that frees this bishop, which is what we intend to bring next, and it has a bit of a presence here in the center. Now knight c3, now white is preparing e4, and how do we prevent it? By pinning the knight with a bishop. Like we pin this knight, now e4 would be a free pawn we would take with the knight, and we'd be hitting that, and we would have very good position. And this might happen, like you might get this at beginner level. Like I got it like a couple of days ago, I think, when I played this. Like someone playing e4 in Blitz, and yeah, I mean that's just a free pawn, straight up. And queen c2. Queen c2, what does it do? It defends this, so that now, well, first of all, it defends this, and second of all, it also prepares e4. So if now we take over here, white can take like this, and they don't get the double pawns, and they get the bishop pair. So bishop pair is usually considered an advantage if you have the bishop pair, because they control so many squares. They are considered to be more powerful when working together, the bishops, than the knights in general. Of course, you have to look at it on a position by position basis, but in general, having two bishops is considered a positional advantage. It's like the example, the easiest example that you can give someone of a positional advantage is that one, is the most common. And castles here. And also, since it's the most common, it's the one that you're going to face the most. Like when your opponent is a complete potato when it comes to positional play, they will still probably chase the bishops if they have the tiniest notion of positional play. They might want to get a trade that gives them the bishop here. So we castle here, yeah, normal, we get development. Now, we're not afraid of this move. We are going to take in that case, and white is going to recapture with a queen, so they get the bishop pair, but we get some advantage in development. So, I don't know why I signaled this, like this and this. There is our advantage in development. So, knight f3 here. And again, e4, there is a way to answer that, but we're going to take a look at that later. But I mean, there are ways why black here shouldn't worry about e4, but as I'm looking the database, e4 is doing really well at my level, because we really don't know what to do when we see that. What the heck is this? E4, weren't we preventing that? Well, not anymore, but how do we, why is this good for black? How do we actually proceed in that case? So that's what we're going to have to take a look at, obviously with help of the engine and books and stuff, and potentially only the engine, and that's it. But yeah, that's something we're going to definitely have to take a look at. But now I'm taking a look at first everything that gets played the most, because I want to obviously be prepared against what I'm more likely to face. So I'm more likely to face knight f3, apparently, according to Lichess database. Of course, I play on chess.com. I chess on play.com, I was going to say. I play on chess.com, so maybe there the trends are a little bit different, but I mean, I expect them to be relatively similar. Unfortunately, chess.com doesn't offer a database such as Lichess's. Lichess is the place to go when you want to see what people are playing online at a certain level. So knight f3 here, and yeah, then we went c5. Knight f3 just a developing move. The knight develops with presence in the center. Obviously, white wants to develop the kingside pieces and potentially castle kingside. So c5 here, and c5 has the purpose of striking again in the center. And if white takes over there, then I mean, we can potentially recapture here in the future, but we don't have to immediately. Probably if they take, we're going to play something like knight c6. These double pawns aren't really threatening anyone. So so yeah, this move very typical in queen's pawn openings. Black plays this to have also a presence in the center, much like white played c4. And e3 now, e3 preparing to develop this bishop and also reinforcing this pawn. And after that, cd4, we release the tension over there, and ed4, and now we're going to see probably d5. There's knight c6. Knight c6 is performing really well here. Let me see what the computer says about this. Let's see. I'm going to close the other tab here. So e3, c4, ed4, and now we have d5 top move, knight c6. Yeah, both are good. Knight c6 is apparently doing even better here. So interesting. I mean, knight c6 develops the knight. I don't see what else are we doing there, honestly. We develop the knight, we have some pressure over here, but this is perfectly guarded. So I don't know, like, what's the idea there? Let me see. And probably the idea is to just develop a piece, but kind of surprised that Black is doing so well there. Well, actually, you know what? Black isn't doing that well because it's 50. I mean, they're doing great, but I mean, compared with D5. Because at first I thought, oh, 51% wins, so better than D5. But actually, D5 is 50% wins, so only one less, but 43% wins white, whereas knight c6, 45% wins white. So D5 leads to some more draws and very few less wins by Black, so still crushing. So maybe I will go D5. I mean, D5 I think I can understand better. Like, I mean, both are understandable, obviously, but D5 seems like way more natural. Like, I mean, we are going, finally taking that big step in the center, and we're not concerned about pawn takes over here because this knight is pinned, first of all. Although if CD5, apparently we are going into an isolated pawn position here. Well, I mean, our isolated pawn wouldn't matter there because they would also have an isolated pawn, so a completely symmetrical structure. So therefore I see where the draws are coming from there. So okay. D5, okay. Yeah, I think D5 good. D5 good. I do believe in D5. Oh, hola Código Ajedrez, ¿cómo estás? Estoy mirando un poco de aperturas acá. Pero si prefieres hacer puzzles o algo de eso, avisa nomás en el chat y por supuesto que todas las sugerencias del chat son más que bienvenidas. Okay, so yeah, D5 we said, right? D5 here. Let's see, what do they play after that usually? Bishop D3. Bishop D3 the most played, and Black is doing really well there. So that's good for us. Bishop D3. And now let's turn back to the entry. Okay, DC4. Yeah, DC4 doing really terrific here. Yeah, I mean, they develop the bishop and then we make the bishop move again. Usually considered a pretty good thing. Like, white is basically wasting a tempo there. Let us see. So, bishop d3 here. Yeah, bishop d3 inaccurate because of dc4 precisely. Okay, so yeah, let's go with dc4. And I assume they're going to play bishop c4 because it's basically like, what else? And also I like when we find lines that have where the opponent has only one or two moves, because that cuts down on study time a lot. So bishop c4 here. Some people play bishop e4. What? What is that? What the heck is even bishop e4? Like, I mean, well, I said some people, just one guy played bishop e4. So basically we only need to take a look at bishop c4. So bishop c4. And okay, now black is winning with basically anything except knight d5. What is that? Yeah, knight d5 is just a blunder of a knight, so I'm not very surprised that is doing bad. Oh no, wait, knight d5, sorry, that's knight d4. What am I saying? Knight d5 will be here. Wow, yeah, I'm kind of surprised that knight d5. Is that some sort of blunder, knight d5? Because it looks perfectly okay. But yeah, knight d5, just don't try that, guys, because people who tried it never came back. So let's see what the computer suggests after this. So bishop c4. Now knight c6, a very natural move, yeah, developing. b6, preparing to develop this piece. Like, obviously we want to develop, like, as usual with fundamental principles, we want to develop minor pieces first, right? We already developed these two, we castled, we want to develop these other two. and connect the rooks, and so on and so forth. So knight c6, top move, and it makes a lot of sense. Makes all the sense in the world. So probably we should play that, right? Like I see no reason not to play knight c6, to be honest. So let's go with knight c6. Also, it's like the first move here on the list with 57% black wins, so good. And now white usually plays bishop e3, like by far the most played in this position. I mean, again, we're talking I should have changed the scene, but anyway, I'm going back to chess.com here. So bishop e3. Okay, like makes sense. This pawn was under attack twice, and now it is twice defended. So now b6, preparing to develop this bishop as well. Makes a lot of sense, so probably we will go with that, I guess. I mean, I also have to think about until when I want to go with the lines, with the opening lines, because I mean, obviously I don't want to learn like 1,000 moves so that then I can't remember, like you said, Mahmoud. So probably we'll look at like maybe depth 15 perhaps, something like that, because I mean 10 moves is a little bit too little in my opinion. But actually maybe I could start by with doing 10 moves, perhaps I could start with 10 moves, because remembering 10 moves of theory is already like a tall order at my level. So maybe we could start by sticking to 10 moves and try to look at the different lines where we get to that point, and then later we can go at a higher depth. Like I remember when I was talking like that was my idea also when I was getting started. Like I thought if I could learn openings until move 10, then that would be like such a big improvement. And I recently talked to another beginner who was of the same idea. He was like, if I could learn the opening until move 10, then I feel like I would that would be huge. And yeah, absolutely. Like I mean, at my level, we definitely don't know like beyond move 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Like I mean, in some lines I know like even past move 10, but I mean it's just a few lines, very very few. Which is why I'm trying to learn this. Let's see if I can learn an opening. So okay, let's leave it at move 10. And then we can see for later on. Also, like modern chess openings, for instance, the book, it also goes, I believe, until move 10 in the lines that it gives. So obviously they need to save space because of the print and stuff, but already gives us a bit of an idea. So okay, let's take a look at some other lines. So within this line, let's go back one move. So instead of after bishop e3, what do we play? Like I mean, we should look at until move 10, but with our move. So b6, yeah, b6, preparing to develop this bishop. We're going to fianchetto with bishop b7. So okay, now let's take a look at moves alternative to bishop e3. Let's look at alternatives to that. So instead of bishop e3, what do they play here after knight c6? Like second most played move is castles, which makes a lot of sense, and then there's a3. Like in all of these cases, like here we're doing well. Like white is getting obliterated basically at my level, so we have good chances. I mean, if we do similarly to our fellow players. Hi, can I play against you if you win? I like plus stay sub my ID. He lost. I lose. I'm dumb. Well, I mean, I guess if that's the bet, I will probably not win. And also, if you have that username, I think that makes a lot of sense. That you actually play very well. So let me know what time control you like. I mean, preferably something that's not too long, and yeah, we can play a game. Yeah, sure. Vegetables. Yeah, I will eat.
And also leave half of dosha bar. I can't eat it.
Hada. Bullet player. Oh, I'm definitely going to lose on that because I don't play bullet at all.
No, you want the big light?
Big light?
Better?
No, it's okay. No, it was okay before. It was okay before, I think. Yeah. Thanks. I don't know what you guys think, but I think the lighting like this is okay. Like, just now it looked a little bit too bright here. So, bullet player, okay. So 1-0 or something? Like, I mean, I'm going to absolutely suck at that, but I can play like 2 games with you 1-0 or something. Then rapid or 5 minutes if you want. No, it's alright. We can play that. ¿Jugamos una partida? Sí, podemos jugar también. Sí. Claro que sí. Dime qué control prefieres, código ajedrez. So, Yanis, I'm going to send you... I'll make a challenge here on endgame. And I'll send in the chat the invite. Okay, let's go with this. Here. Okay, so first Yanis and then Código Ajedrez. So this one for Yanis, just join in that one, and we can play 2 bullet games or 3 or something like that. Like, I will not stay for too many because it will be rather embarrassing. I really don't know what to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, on this I'm going to get flagged like over and over. I mean, I was probably already losing also on the board because I also can just basically play moves here, which is not very good for if you want to play somewhat decently. But yeah, I'm definitely not a speed player. Oh, I sent you the rematch there. Okay, so if you want to do just play 1, that's okay. In the opening, he only uses 2 seconds. Yeah. No, esa partida malísima, jugué malísimo. Pero está, no, digo, está. En Bullet ni siquiera intento ser más o menos decente porque en eso soy espeso y no lo voy a cambiar eso porque está, ya no. Tendría que haber empezado ajedrez antes para decir que en Bullet pudiera hacer algo que digamos. Digo. Lo que es el ajedrez rápido no es algo en lo que intente ni siquiera llegar a mejorar, que digamos. Bueno, en Blitz, Blitz intento. En Blitz me gusta porque es rápido, pero no tan rápido. Así que, bueno, te mando a ti código ajedrez. Veamos. Ah, espera. Esa fue con... Esa fue con Yanis, ¿verdad? Okay, what happened here? Okay, now I'm sending you código ajedrez. That's for 5 minutes. Oh, esa fue contigo. Ah, yo había mandado 1 minuto porque pensé que era... Porque es en realidad la invitación esa era para Yanis. Después iba contigo. Acepta esta si quieres y te juego 5 minutos, que es lo que quería jugar. No sé si Yanis sigue estando acá. Yanis, are you still around? Do you still want to play? Sí, en esta únete tú nomás, código ajedrez, porque esta es de 5 minutos. Esta únete tú nomás. No sé ni siquiera si Yanis sigue estando acá, realmente es probable que ni siquiera esté. No, pensé que estaba jugando con Yanis, Porque claro, como me había pedido jugar Bullet. Por eso era invitación de 1 minuto. Ok. Acá ya estoy. I'm already outside of out of theory already. Like, which explains why I really need to learn openings. Like here I'm already out of book. Let's see. Do I play c3? Do I play here? I think I'm going to play knight c3. Oh, we could take here. Okay, bishop takes here. If we take over there and bishop takes there, they're threatening queen, so we actually do have to take this one first. Like, I mean, eventually we're going to have to take it anyway. Could go there, which I kind of like. Landing this knight over here. Seems pretty nice. Okay, hits this one. I don't know if I should defend like this. Or maybe I should just castle, yeah? Yeah, I'm going to just castle. Like, I defend by castling. Gotta be careful about going like here, because then something like this could happen. So careful with that one. By the way, I set up the scene correctly, right? Yeah, I did. Código, I think, speaks Spanish. And he always speaks Spanish here. So I do believe he speaks that. Okay, well, we have this with a nice fork. Which one do we take first? I believe probably this one, because it also happens to damage the structure, which I like. And also we win a pawn on the side. Should I go for the winning of a pawn? Like, I don't know if I should wander around with my queen, honestly. Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm not defending that one, so could take here. Like this is now hanging. Maybe this could be an idea. Okay, that's interesting. I could technically go here, but I mean, now that I get the chance, I will probably defend that one, right? I think it makes a lot of sense to defend that one, to be honest. Oh, now I have to be careful about something. I had looked at this move before, but I could go like here and there was this. Yeah, but now I have to be careful because I have to guard that. I'm lucky that this doesn't win material, but I mean, always be careful when you push pawns. Like I said before, you stop guarding some stuff. So that happened there. Fortunately, I think I'm okay. Now I'm hitting this one too, and that hits that one. So it should be pretty okay, but I mean, it is something to be aware of. We go here. We might have to defend this, but I mean, I still have the queen for that. I do have this as well. Here, I think I should probably go for something like this over here. Because, I mean, this is probably coming, potentially. Goes over there. Do I need to care about anything here? I think I'm okay, sort of. Okay, this, I expected that. So I go just here. This knight can't jump in for the time being, so I'm sort of okay. Oh, I have this, by the way. I mean, not right now, but if, I mean, I didn't have it before because I had to first take care of that. But now I do have it. I'm also up on the clock, which is good. Like, I'm looking at this and looking at that. Like, and mainly that, of course. Of course, the most important is that I keep everything defended. Because, I mean, I'm already up a piece, so... all things considered... the most important thing is that I don't blunder anything. I'm so lucky that I control the back rank here. Otherwise, I could have gotten back rank mated. But trying to get rid of this queen, get it to go away and away. Goes there. So we can safely go here, I think. And then after that, I'm going to take here and, like, potentially not there, but this. Okay. Maybe I will not even pawn grab, I think. Because here, let's be honest, like, I'm already up on the clock. I don't even need to really... don't even need to really perform that well when it comes to like the. Okay, I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go like there. Okay. Can go here, hitting that and hitting this. So protect that one. Go here, goes there. We can go like here. Oh, phew, I almost got mated. Okay, that was funny. En el último segundo me dejé un mate en la última fila. Igual, digo, en la última fila, sí. Lo que igual de todas maneras a esa altura obviamente estaba intentando jugar en el reloj, pero la idea obviamente no era dejarme un mate. Eso fue. Yeah, I left the back rank mate in the last moment. Yeah, that was funny. Good game. Hello, Joey Edits. How are you doing? And thanks for subscribing. So Yanis, are you still around? If you're not around, then if any of you guys wants to play, just let me know. Otherwise I go back to the Lichess thing. But of course, hello from Siberia. I was waiting for your stream. Oh, привет, Irina. Thanks for sharing. Спасибо. Nice to see you here. So instead of bishop e3, here we have castles. Is the second move that gets mostly played. And after castles, let's see, what do we... I mean, basically we can do anything if they do castles probably, but I mean, what would we do normally? Wait, no, it's not a free pawn because they can pin us immediately. No, wait, but they're stad. So they can't pin us. It's a free pawn, yeah. Like we take over here, they can't pin us because this comes with check. Actually, it's not like a completely free pawn though, because the computer says minus. Oh, sorry, I didn't switch the view. Oh, you'll play Mahmoud? Yeah, let's play. Let's do that then. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at this afterwards. Let me set up the endgame play again. So let's go with my friend Mahmoud. You said 5 plus what? 5 plus 10 was it? Where is... Wait. Did I misread something? I read that Mahmoud wanted to play, but... yeah, 5 plus 3, okay. Yeah, I thought I had read your chat, and then I didn't see your chat anymore. So, okay, 5 plus 3. Okay, this challenge is for Mahmoud, so please nobody snipe it. Okay, there you go, Mahmoud. Join. And let's see if we get a good game of chess there. There we go. I have the white pieces. I chose random. I'm not getting white because I want to be white all the time. It's just I'm choosing random and I'm getting lucky, I guess. Although, I mean, I don't know what I prefer to play as, honestly. I mean, well, there is an advantage in playing white that I don't have to deal with, like d4 and the stuff that I find boring about chess. Like if I play white, then I'm playing 100% the best by test e4. So we're trading everything. We're already making this. Just as I said that I like this because I don't find it boring, then I proceed to trade all the pieces. Oh, by the way, I could have just... what am I doing? Like, I mean, I could have grabbed that pawn on the previous turn. And now I'm threatening mate. So probably has to move the rook. Wait, even if it moves the rook, that's still mate. Has to move the queen. Never mind. Me giving advice to the opponent. Don't listen to your opponent's advice. Like, my advice was move the rook. Okay, so freeze that. That makes a lot of sense. I'm going to bring here this, and the idea will be to go over there and cover that. And then I'm still threatening. Okay, so yeah, we don't have any threats over there, so we're going here and there. And now this is tough because I honestly don't know how white is escaping. Oh, they still have to move the queen, but I mean I am getting the rook. Yeah, at the very least I'm winning an exchange. And not only that, no, it's not even an exchange because I mean I'm going to go here and then I'm going to pick up the rook with my queen, which means that either I'm getting the rook for free or we're trading for the queen. I mean, if I'm not mating, that is. But I mean, I assume, yeah, they're going to move the queen. Then I'm going to go here. Oh, that's still mate, I think. Yeah. Okay. So, yep, that was a relatively quick one. Oh, thank you, Irina. Thank you. Spasiba. Okay, did you want a rematch on that moment? Yeah, that one was pretty fast, yeah. I've had faster though, and not on the winning side. I've had faster when I'm the one getting cooked and like in 6 or 7 moves. Much like the if you watch the Pog Champs, like there's the famous checkmate with by Moist Critical against XQC. Well, I have been in a similar situation, but from the losing side. You're talking to your friend right now? Oh, all right. So yeah, I'll go back to the Lichess database thing. So we were taking a look at what happens if they castle here, and basically we can do anything, I think. But let us see what the computer wants here. So we're trying to build a repertoire. We're just getting started. Today is the first day of my attempting this. So 94, yeah, 94 looks fantastic. I mean, it looks like a completely free pawn. But again, if you look at the eval here, wait, can you see the eval? No, you probably can't see the. Well, you can see the eval on the lines. Like you can see minus 0.78. So that's what I'm talking about. Like minus 0.78. That means that the pawn is not completely free. Like the white will get like a bunch of compensation for that. I mean, again, they can't just pin this. Because, I mean, we would take over there and then we would move the queen, so there's no real pin because this comes with check. But I mean, they do get apparently compensation. Well, first of all, they do have the bishop pair, so that's already something. But let's see what happens after 94. What did they do? Like Queen d3, it says here. Yeah, well, if queen d3, I take over there. Yeah, the queen takes, so it doesn't double the pawns, I guess. Let's see, if queen d3... Yeah, knight f3 is possible, knight f5 also possible, because, I mean, after all, if they had tried this, then it would be a different story, but with the queen over here, we don't mind going over there, and if there's a trade of queens, we put the rook there, like, I mean, it's just a trade. So, we can capture that pawn and just make our opponents prove the compensation for that. I mean, I kind of like that. So, let's see. Oh, hello. Yeah, wait. Yeah, RN means right now. Yeah, that is yeah, internet abbreviations. Irina. Hello, Hadrami Ahmed. Nice to see you here. Nice to have you in another one of my streams. We're trying to learn openings against d4, but of course, if you guys want to play, want to do puzzles, something else, just do let me know, because this is not about just me having fun, but about all of us having fun. So let me know what you guys want. And so knight d4 is what I was looking at, and yeah, in knight d4, white is cooking. So let's do that. If we reach this position, let's just grab the frisbee. Like it's not completely free, but I mean, let's just do that. And we're not going to look beyond knight d4. I mean, I was just looking at it here because I wanted to be sure that we weren't like running into something dangerous. I believe we're not. So yeah, I mean, that's going to be our line. I'm stopping the lines for now at move 10, because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but let's be honest, like at the beginner level, beginner intermediate, like I probably would be considered intermediate already, but I mean, like a beginner intermediate level, we do not know the lines. Like we know a few lines, but we don't know like a lot of lines. And knowing until move 10, having a repertoire that goes until move 10 is already like a huge achievement. So I'm trying to first build that, and then we can build on top of that for like further down the line. Or if we face like a line that we are really struggling with, then we can see to go deeper down the line and find out what's going wrong. But I think until move 10, we're pretty much like if we get this position, for instance, like what else can you ask for? Like you're already up a pawn, your pieces have been developed, you only need to develop this minor piece over here, like just doing completely fine. So let's see what else they play instead of bishop e3. Try it in a game. Yeah, there's a problem with that. The problem with that is that we don't have people that play this in the pool usually. Like, I mean, if I go into a pool trying to look for someone that's going to play this, we're going to have to wait 1,000 ages until we find a game where I get black first of all, and my opponent plays d4. And not only d4, but they have to go into a specific line. But I mean, like if they play d4, there's a very good chance that we're going to get this, because this is the most played, like at least on Lichess within my range. But still, like we are talking about having someone play d4. Like most people play e4 by far. Like it's just by far the most played. The reason I'm looking at d4 first is because, I mean, it is one of the most important moves that you need to know how to deal with. And with c5, I'm doing a lot better. Like e4, c5, even though I don't know much theory, but I'm doing a lot better on that than I'm doing against queenside pawn openings. So d4, c4, knight f3, those are the things that I really struggle with and have to level up. Is this against d4 or d4? This is against d4. Like I show you the line that we're going for. For now, I'm trying this. Like, I mean, for today, I would say I'm trying this, and then if later on, like trying it in games, in my games, I find that you know, this is not for me, then I might. Well, not that this is not for me. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but I mean, like that I'm not finding it very comfortable. Maybe I will change to other lines, which I will also show on stream if I do that. But the point is, for now, we're sticking with this. So d4, controlling the center and occupying it, right? Like you put a pawn in the center and you're controlling here, so that e5 will not be played. So if white can get another pawn in the center, they would like to. They would love to get e4 in. That's why we play knight f6, controlling e4. So now e4 doesn't happen. Now after that, c4, also with control in the center. This is called the queen's gambit. I mean, technically, I think it's called the queen's gambit if you start with d5, but I mean, basically the same thing. Like pawns on d4 and c4. Like in this case, against knight c6 instead of against d5, which is the other move, which would have stopped e4 there. So e6, like a not very committal move with a little bit of control in the center, like a small control in the center, if you will. I mean, potentially like a very flexible move. Potentially we will play d5 in the future, but maybe we will not play d5. So we want to keep like this pawn still in its home square. We don't know where we are going to go first with our pawns. So that's like it gives us some flexibility. We open this the diagonal for this bishop, which we're going to very likely develop next after knight c3, which is the most popular move in this position, preparing again e4 because we stopped e4. So now white is preparing it again. So we go bishop b4. We develop a piece. We prepare to castle over here, and we are pinning this knight so that now e4 is not possible. And I've had people play e4 in this position. I mean, I think in one game, but and it was a blitz. But still, like, if someone plays e4 here, by all means grab that, because this is absolutely pinned, so that's a free pawn. So with this move, we are preventing it. Now queen c2 also prepares e4, but at the same time it prevents the doubling of the pawns over here. Like, I mean, if white had gone a3, we would have captured here, doubling the pawns. We give up the bishop pair, so white would have the positional advantage of the bishop pair there, but they would have the damaged pawn structure, and we would have an advantage in development. Now, here, in this case, white went queen c2, so if we take over here at any point, then white will likely recapture with a queen, and the pawns will not be doubled, but we will still have a development advantage of some sort. So that's basically what we're banking on. Now we castle in the line that I chose, of course. I mean, this is not like the only thing that you can do there, but these are all the moves of what I chose for the time being. So knight f3, okay, developing move, makes sense. Now c5, striking in the center. And this is a very typical move in queen's pawn openings. Like, just like white plays c4, we also play c5. Like that's a very common move. Now e3, classic, also reinforcing the center, and the bishop wants to get out so that white can castle in the future. cd4, ed4, like they could also try recapturing with a knight, but I mean, basically they're going to do either of those things. So ed4 here, d5, and after d5 they play bishop d3 is the most played move in my level. Like, I mean, I'm studying this from the point of view. Oh, let's see, Francisco, why do you know Russian? Have you learned it? I studied Russian for one semester. No, wait, 1 year actually. It was 1 year. Yeah, I studied Russian for 1 year. But yeah, I mean, it was very beginner level Russian, and now I can't remember anything. So yeah, now I remember like a thing or two, but yeah, I did study Russian for 1 year. Like, I studied lots of languages for like one semester, 1 year, things like that. Like, I studied a lot, but I didn't learn like really any. Like, I also took a semester of French. Like, I mean, if you ask me something about French now, I don't even remember how to say how are you. So it's it was many years ago. But yeah, I do find Russian an interesting language. I mean, I like the sound of it, and I like some authors. Like, I like Dostoevsky, I like Tolstoy. I have read like Anna Karenina, Crime and Punishment, the Karamazov brothers. Yeah. My wife is saying like the names of the novels. She also knows them, but in Chinese. 荷兰大使。荷兰大使。 What do you mean?
Russian.
You mean a word in Russian? Okay.
Russian.
Oh, okay. Only person which made me go from 1600 to 2150. Thank you, man. You're a G. Wait, what? I helped someone go from 1600 to 2150. Okay. I hope you have the right stream there, man. But I mean, if I helped you, then I'm really happy about that. I'm absolutely happy. Like, yeah, I mean, that's insane progress. Like, that's way better than me. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy, anime author, and thanks for writing in the chat. So yeah, also love back to you. Wonderful that you made that progress. Congratulations. Is Arabic hard to learn? It's supposed to be one of the most difficult languages to learn for. I mean, I guess it all depends on what your native language is. But at least for an English speaker, or in my case a Spanish speaker, Arabic is supposed to be one of the hardest languages that you can try to learn. Yeah, I suppose partly. I mean, I have no idea about Arabic, but I suppose apart from like just from listening a little bit to it, sometimes like the pronunciation seems to be something like completely alien to us, completely different, and apart from that, like the writing is like I have no idea. Like I look at the writing and it looks like I'm looking, when the doctor writes you like some medicine to take or something, like you don't understand the handwriting. Well, it looks like that. Like I mean, I really can't tell like what the characters are or anything. So yeah, I mean, Arabic is super hard to learn. As-salam alaikum. Yeah, no, I have no idea about Arabic at all. Like about Arabic, I'm sorry, but I have absolutely no clue. Like the only thing I know is that it is a super difficult language, like to learn for at least for a Spanish speaker like me. Chinese also. Wow, cool family. Thank you. Yeah. My wife is Chinese. Yeah. Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment. I read many times. Love it too. Yeah. It's absolutely fantastic novel. It's incredible. Like I love how Dostoevsky goes into the psychology of the characters. It's really really wonderful, and they are very realistic novels that he wrote. Really love it. So okay, back to this, and congratulations again, any anime author. Thanks you. I'm really glad if I was helpful, and. So Bishop D3 here is the most played at my level. Like I set the range here. I'm going to show you what range I set on the database on Lichess so that you get an idea. I mean, I showed it before, but some of you guys just joined not so long ago. So this is the range I'm taking. This is rapid, and from 1600 up to 2500. Like up to what I consider here, it doesn't matter. Like I'm considering all of it, because this is like the top, I don't know, 0.00001%. So like it's this is not going to matter at all. So I just leave it there. But yeah, the important part is that I take like the range where I'm at and a little bit higher than that. So I'm trying to like cover that. If you're lower rated than this, I mean, I do believe that this repertoire that we build here is going to be completely fine for you too. Like I mean, lower than that, you're probably going to find the same moves basically when the opponent knows something, and otherwise you're going to find even worse moves that you can probably punish just by looking at the board. So it's so I think this range is pretty good for beginner intermediate level. With this range, we should be completely fine. So Bishop D3 is the most played here at this level, and as you can see, the computer considers it an inaccuracy, and so we go with DC4, which is the punishment. Like punishment, so to say. I mean, like we're only minus 0.4.5 advantage. Like I mean, what is that even? But the point basically is that we take here, like the point usually is that if white develops this bishop in these kinds of openings in the Queen's Gambit, then you might want to take on c4, so the bishop has to move again, and then white basically wasted a move. So white usually wants to keep the bishop here so that they can recapture and go like there all at once. So bishop c4 is obviously the move that gets played here. Like anything else doesn't make much sense. Like, I mean, the bishop is getting hit and a pawn was just captured, so why not recapture with a bishop? And here the move I chose is knight c6, top engine move as well. We are not only developing a piece, but we're also threatening to capture this pawn. And actually, the second most played move in this position is just leaving us to just get the pawn. So that seems to work in our favor. Like bishop e3 is the first move, defending actually the pawn, and then we're going to play b6, and we're going to develop with bishop b7, and then we've basically finished development, and we have a good game ahead of us potentially. Like that would lead to a position where black at this level does pretty well. So now I'm going to look at the alternatives when we get to the last move. So I'm always taking into account until move 10, because I believe like further than that we don't really need for now. Like, I mean, if I can learn until move 10, then later on I can build upon that. But in the first place, I want to have a repertoire where I can go until move 10. That would be like significantly improvement over the current situation where basically I'm on my own after like move 3 or something. So a little bit more than that lots of times, but I've been like not much further than that. So knight c6 here, and let's see what they play in this position. Like they play, apart from bishop e3 and castles, next move is a3 with 8%. So a3, and here we probably, I mean, do we take the knight or do we actually drop back in this? Because in the Nimzo, you always there are lines where you're actually taking, and there are lots of lines where you're not taking. Like taking becomes not hot anymore. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. When we take on d4, we are actually also hitting this. So I mean, they have to do something about that, and then we can still take here. So yeah, that's still a free pawn. Like, okay, so like really this line, I think we should be like grabbing a pawn a lot of the time in this line with what our opponents are playing. So if they play a3, yeah, that is punished by knight d4 effectively. Like we take over here, we are hitting the queen, so they can't just capture here, but it's a bigger threat. Always when you do that, when you play such a move, I mean, here we are studying it with the engine, so we know that it's okay, right? I mean, we know 100% that this is fine because we're looking at it here. But if you're playing in a game, in your actual game, and of course, in your actual games, don't look at the engine while you're playing. I mean, that'll be cheating. So if you're playing your actual game, and you see that your bishop is under attack, and your piece is under attack, and you can do this trick of the bigger threat, like, oh, I can hit your queen first, so you have to react to this. Make sure, calculate, and make sure that there's that you're not messing up. Because, I mean, sometimes you think, oh, I'm playing this brilliant move, like, I can basically sack a piece because I have this other bigger threat or something. And then, as it turns out, your calculation was wrong, and your opponent ends up winning when you could have played a perfectly normal move of just retreating the piece, for instance. So be very careful about that. But in this case, we already checked with the engine, so we know it's fine. But I mean, if you want like the explanation of why it's fine, because we're threatening this queen, and there's nothing white can do that will keep this threat on the bishop, and also like at the same time get rid of our threat. So here, if white takes over there, we are first. No, wait, we're not taking the bishop first. Wait, how does that work? Oh, yeah, because there's this. Oh, there's this, yeah. So, okay, if they take over here, we take over there, and we're hitting this one. That's the point. So then, if they take over here, we just take over there, and that's it. We regain the piece. Well, if they take here, of course, we do not take here, because then they will recapture with whatever, like, I mean, queen or pawn, and then they would be defending that. So we would be actually down a piece. So let's see. After a3, knight d4, what was? Well, that's basically the idea. Let's leave it at that, because I mean, there we're already, I mean, borderline winning. Like, we have a pawn for absolutely no compensation. Like, I mean, they're going to have to do something about the threat on the queen. Keep in mind that with this knight, like, if the queen were to move, like, let's say, I don't know, something like queen d1 or something, this comes with check. So it's not like, oh, they are threatening your knight twice. I mean, we're about to lose material or something, because this is also under attack. No, not really. Well, first of all, that also comes with check, and then we could, even if that were the case, we could retreat the knight. But I mean, apart from that, this comes with check. So there's also that. So a3, we just grabbed the pawn. Sorry if that was too much talking. I talked like 1,000 years there for some reason. But yeah, I just wanted to drive the point home on that one. Imagine being able to read every novel in its original language. Wow, that would be fantastic. Like, that would be really a dream come true. It would be so awesome. They could take with the knight and then take the bishop. Ah, yeah, I explained that. Okay, yeah, you saw that. Okay, so good thing that I explained that then, because for a moment I thought that I was talking too much. I mean, but all right, just let me know, guys, if I become like a little bit boring at some point. So queen d3 is the other move. Like, I'm always looking like one move before. I mean, like, right now we're just changing the last move of the line. Like, I'm going for the other options that are not as played in this move, and then when we look at all of those, we can go with something else. So queen d3 over here. Notice how basically every move that white plays, except for the first one, the most played, every other thing has been some really dubious attempt. So everything else has failed. Here I'm even wondering, can we play just e5 perhaps? No, wait, no, we can't, because this would defend this. Never mind. Never mind what I just said. That's just complete utter rubbish. I'm just looking to see if my opponent is making another mistake, because I mean, well, my opponent to be. I mean, like, no, actually, queen d3 is an okay move. So if this, we could play, I mean, the top engine move is going after the bishop, which makes a lot of sense. Like, if we go over here, how the tables have turned, now we are the ones that are getting the bishop pair potentially. So nice. Yeah, I think I would like playing knight a5 here. Like, I mean, that is a move that I would play. Like, another thing when you're looking at this, like I explained in the video where I was basically showing you this method that I'm trying out today. Another thing is that when you're trying to learn openings, try to look for lines that resonate with you, I think. I mean, that's what I think is good. That you look for something that is going to come to you naturally, which is what I'm trying to do now. Because I mean, like, if you look at like courses and things like that, like a lot of times they are not giving you stuff that resonates with you. Well, I hope that this one resonates with you, because I mean, I'm obviously trying to tailor it to my needs, but my needs happen to be very beginner friendly because they are just develop in a solid fashion. I don't want to, like, I want to have a good position where I'm not dead lost out of the opening, where I'm not playing for tricks, and where I'm, if possible, not sacrificing anything. Like, I don't like those sacrificial lines of, oh yeah, I'm down a pawn, but I have this compensation. Like, at tower level, that usually means that you're just down a pawn. Like, I mean, why even go there? Like, I mean, I might consider it if I see some interesting sack of a pawn. I might consider it. But I mean, some courses they go like, you know, they say like sack the knight, for instance, in a line, and then they don't even explain to you how you're supposed to play after that. They give you like basic guidelines, like, oh yeah, now we have compensation because we have activity or we have an attack or something. And actually, I mean, you're sacking a piece, then if everything goes wrong, you're just you're just lost. So I don't know. Like, I mean, those are not the suggestions that I'm looking for. Like, I'm looking to build something solid, something where we are getting a good position, and that's it. So knight a5. I mean, yeah, this is a move that I would consider playing. Like, I can see that. Like, I can see what the why of this move. Like, we're hitting the bishop, we want the bishop pair, and there's nowhere where, you know, they can go where they are actually keeping it, so to say. Like, I mean, if they went over here, you can keep going after that bishop. If the bishop goes over there, then you follow it up here, and you're taking it. Like, if we want to win the bishop here, we do win the bishop. I mean, win the bishop pair, not the bishop. I mean, we trade a knight for a bishop. So in the end, we are the ones who have this positional advantage of having the two bishops. That would be the thing. So we go over there, and yeah, that would be the end of our line, basically. So after this, we're naturally grabbing that, right? Like, let's say they go like this. Yeah, knight c4 is one move. We have like other moves too, but knight c4 is a move. So basically that. If they go over here, then I suppose we chase the bishop, so that we actually do get the bishop pair. Like here, let's say they go here, then we continue chasing, right? Man, we can do other stuff, but chasing is fine. Oh, actually, they can go over here. We don't get the bishop pair. What am I thinking? Yeah, they go like bishop c2. Okay. They're hitting that, but we have it defended. And then we can still go knight c4. Like, knight c4 is still a good move here. I mean, the knight is not planted forever, because it can be kicked like this, but kicking like this, first of all, would lose a little bit of support on this knight, so slightly dubious there. Let me see what other move there is, because I hadn't considered that the bishop could go over there. Like, I was like, yeah, we do get the bishop pair. No, not necessarily. So other than that, we can go b6, but still knight a5 is doing super well at this level. Like, that's another thing I'm considering, like moves that are doing well. Yeah, knight a5 here, 83% wins for black. Well, 83% wins in 6 games. It's not much to say. Only 6 games there. a6 also played. What happened with b6? Did anyone play b6? Nobody. So yeah, I mean, b6 something to consider, definitely. Yeah, I'll go with knight a5 for now. Then if we see, if later on I find that in the games it turns out to not be too great an idea to go here, then I might consider doing something else. But for now, I'm going to go with this. Like, I mean, it worked for others. It's a top engine move as well, so why not? Let's see what other lines do we have. Also, this is not like the most played by. Not even close to being the most played in this position at this level. So queen d3 probably we're not going to face for a while. Probably. Let's see. Then there's bishop g5, and then bishop d3. So bishop g5 makes some sense. Like, yeah, well, it's pinning that. So what would we do against this? Let us see what the computer recommends. And let's pick from there. Let's trust the old computer. So this. Well, first of all, we can grab the pawn, right? Like, again, we can grab the pawn. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, grab the pawn. Just grab the pawn. Yeah. It's a free pawn. Again. And again, because if they try something like this, trying to pin us, then this is check. So no worries there. So okay, that would be that would also be nonsensical of our opponents. Let us see another move, and this is the last one that I'm going to see on move 10. On move 10, I'm just going to look at one more move, which is going to be this one that was played 1% of the time with only 5 games. Like, anything else has been played only once here, so probably not that relevant. So bishop d3 here was the other move, and again we can just grab that because our knight is covering this, so there's nothing going there. It's not like this knight can be removed anytime soon. So yeah, I mean we're going to be able to capture that pawn in basically every attempt here. So yeah, again knight d4. Yeah, I just needed to check just in case, but yeah, knight d4. So alright. Basically we're grabbing a pawn in almost every line except this one where we play b6 and we just prepare to develop. Which brings me back to this one. Should we play b6 here to keep in line with the other one? Oh, actually after b6 still wants knight a5 later on apparently. Like looking at the line here. So yeah, knight a5 right away. Let's go. Okay, let's look at one move earlier. So this move 9, is one of the moves that I really like because when we play this move dc4, there's basically only one move we need to worry about. That we need to check, like bishop c4. That's it. So yeah, we don't need to check any alternatives there. I mean, they could play an alternative, but I mean. Like, okay, good luck. Like, I mean, they can play bishop e2 and they are sort of okay. They can play something with the bishop and they are sort of fine. But I mean, they are leaving us up a pawn for the time being. So, not much to worry about there. So let's look at other moves besides this bad bishop d3, because bishop d3 wasn't actually a good move. Let's take a look at what else do they play there. Instead of bishop d3 on move 8. So on move 8, second most played move a3. So this makes sense. They are attacking our bishop, asking the question of the bishop, as they like to say. And here black is doing tremendously fine. So okay, yeah, probably bishop c3 will be the move, just like our fellow Nimzo Indian players have been playing. Sorry, a3. So a3, yeah, a3 is actually a good move. So a3 is a main line probably. I mean, one of the main line moves. And yeah, bishop c3. Bishop c3. And wow, bc3 actually instead of queen c3. Interesting. Let me see what they usually play here. Oh, sorry. And now the screen is all broken for you. Yeah, bc3 is more played than queen c3. Interesting. So okay, let's look at that. bc3, and then what do we play? Let's see. Let me go back to this. That's why I didn't change the scene, because we're going back here anyway. So bishop c3. Oh, hello, Test. You're traveling. I won't have time to watch the lives for 3 days. Oh, okay, yeah, that's all cool, Test. All right, yeah, have a good trip. Have a good time in your travel. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and thank you also for telling me. So bishop c3, bc3, and then we have knight c6, b6. So yeah, I mean we have basically anything to play here. h6 also preventing any piece from coming over there. That is something I kind of like. Maybe we should play knight c6, so we play knight c6 in like basically everything. Like we always go knight c6. Yeah, I think I'm going to go knight c6, so we always get like basically the same thing. I mean, if possible, we get the same thing like basically all the time. And yeah, knight c6 is the most played move, and it's actually doing super well here, black. So let's go with that one. And after that, bishop d3 most played. So bishop d3, and okay, let's go back here. Bishop d3. Again, they lined this up, but we still have it defended. Like this is a very important defender on the king side. Like if you're black and you're castled here, the knight on f6, very good defender, apart from being a good piece to control central squares. And same for white. This is f3. This knight on f3. The f3 knight is really a really good defender, apart from being a piece that has good participation in the center. Okay, so now DC4. Again, classic style, like they develop the bishop over here. Okay, you have to move the bishop again, bruh. So DC4. Let's see, how is DC4 doing? DC4 is doing pretty well. H6 is doing even better. And a little bit less played. Let me see, what about H6? Yeah, H6 trails behind on the engine, so let's go with DC4. Black is, because also it's like the same we're playing on the other bishop d3 moves, so it keeps things simple. So bishop c4 here, and basically white and black have had equal amount of number of wins here with I was going to stop on move 10, so let's leave it at that. So yeah, this position pretty good. So then I assume we're going to play b6 and develop the bishop to b7 again. So yeah, it's going to be basically more of the same thing, which is good because I like when we keep doing the same thing. So instead of bishop d3, I mean, I like when we are learning and we can keep doing the same thing, because that means that we don't have that much to learn. That's the point. So bishop g5 instead. We already looked at some bishop. But we looked at bishop g5 when we could take this pawn. Now we can't take this pawn. So let's look at what happens if here bishop g5. If they go bishop g5 here, we can go e5, h6, asking the question of the bishop. That makes a lot of sense. Let me change the scene so that you guys see this properly. Oh, you're welcome, Test. Yeah, you have a good time, and then you can tell us how it went when you get back. So h6, yeah, h6. As you can see, black is winning 55% of time, so black is awesome here. Let's go h6. So if bishop g5, we ask the question of the bishop, they are going to go back with bishop h4. Then we might play something like b6 or something, I guess. Oh, wow. Black is actually doing really well just by playing g5 here. Wow. That is wild. But b6 is doing well too. Like, I would say don't go nuts over this. Like, this looks a little bit crazy. But, I mean, I guess after this, maybe we go there and try to get bishops. I mean, not bishops, like try to trade one of the bishops. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I mean, but yeah, some people have played g5 a lot here, but b6 also. Let me see what the computer says. So, to sort of as an immediate plan to continue after we ask the question of the bishop. So bishop h4, and then computer would play e5 or b6. So yeah, those moves make a lot more sense than this g5. What is that? Like usually weakening the structure around your king is not good. Like this move tends to be okay against the bishop here, because once the bishop goes over there, if you ever need to break the spin, you have the move g5 at your disposal. But it doesn't mean that you will play it right now. So this is a very common like positional theme, sort of. So okay, let's stop on that, on the h6 there. Instead of bishop g5, let's take a look at the other move they play. So in this position, instead of bishop g5, they also play cd5. Okay, we play ed5, I guess. Yeah, ed5 doing much better than knight d5. So I guess ed5 it is. Like, maybe some people don't want to play ed5 because because it leaves you with an isolated pawn. But the point is that after you take over here, you have an isolated pawn, but who's going to attack it? Like, there's another pawn in front of it. Like, isolated pawns tend to be weaker when there's when they are sitting on an open file. I mean, a semi-open file for the opponent. Like, meaning that there is no for white. After we go here, if white didn't have this pawn over there, then this would be semi-open for them. But this is not the case here. So, Yeah, let's take a look at that with a computer. Like, I assume ED5 must be the thing that works better. Just also judging by how it went. But okay, they take over here. Then yeah, we can take with the pawn or even with the queen. Apparently taking with the knight is really not good. Oh yeah, because after bishop d3, remember what I said about this knight being a good defender? After bishop d3, we lost the tempo because we have to go back to defend that. And therefore we went here and then here, and white meanwhile did this and then castled. And remember that when we traded the bishop, one of the ideas here of actually going for that bishop for knight trade is that yes, white gets the pair of bishops, but we have a little bit of an advantage in development. Not something huge, but we have a little bit of an advantage. So I mean, if we start losing time by going here and then going back there, then we are losing the advantage. We're just straight up losing the advantage, and then white has the bishop pair for absolutely nothing. Like they just even got rid of the double pawns because they took over here. So yeah, ED5, even queen d5, something to consider. But queen d5 is also performing extremely poorly here on Lichess. So let's go with ED5 there. And yeah, that's it. Like, I mean, I guess again we're going to basically do the same thing. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to develop fianchetto here or not. Maybe we're not going to fianchetto on this one. Let me see, because here actually we might be able to play bishop f5 at some point. Not immediately, of course, because that would be a blunder of a bishop. But we might be able to play something of the like. Yeah, because if we play knight e4, planting this knight, which is one of the moves that the computer has in mind here, if we play knight e4, then we can actually play bishop f5, lining this up and developing the bishop to a nice diagonal. So in this line where this trade in the center occurred, so the pawn is no longer there, then we actually can develop this bishop along this diagonal. So yeah, something to keep in mind. I mean, which is something very natural, but still something to keep in mind. So after knight c6, other moves that they can play. And yeah, by the way, when I finish with this part, don't worry guys, like if I'm boring you with all the opening theory on this, let me reassure you that after I finish taking a look at the moves that get the most played here, I'm going to we can move on to something else. I mean, we can move on to something else right now if you guys want, but I mean, like I will not like keep going on this theory part forever. Like, I mean, unless you guys prefer it. But I mean, it's kind of fun to do various things, not just look at all studying. I know that studying can be boring. So bishop e2 is the next one on the line. So today maybe we're going to look at until this one, until bishop e2. If they play bishop e2 here, then what are we doing? If they play bishop e2, then, well, according to the database, dc4 doing well. Again, they develop this bishop. If we take here, they have to move the bishop again. So usually that tends to be a good thing. Let me see if if the computer agrees with that, but it seems like a very natural move to play. Okay, bishop e2. First of all, bishop e2, very passive move, and yeah, this e4 is the top move. Like this e4, and they are going to have to recapture over here. And then we're going to again, I suppose, go b6. Yeah, b6 and bishop e7. Like basically, in here, like that's how you can simplify your learning of openings. That goes back to, if you're still watching Mahmoud, that goes back to what you were asking of how can you remember all this stuff. Like if you choose moves that will get played with the same ideas over and over in your lines, then you don't need to memorize the line too much. Like, you know that if this pawn is over here, it's blocking the bishop, right? So you play b6 and you develop with fianchetto. Now in this other line where there was cd5 here played, then after ed5, then we have this diagonal open because the pawn is no longer there. So we don't need to play b6 and go here. In fact, going here is kind of counterproductive because there's our own pawn there blocking us. Like we wanted to develop over here because there was a pawn blocking us there. But now the pawn moved over here, so if we went over there, we would be blocked. so it would make no sense. So yeah, we develop along this diagonal, like by playing something like knight e4, blocking this queen and centralizing the knight, and then bishop f5, for instance. But I mean, we might play like here or something. And okay, so bishop e2, dc4, and that's basically what we're going to take a look at today. Like, I mean, again, like we're going with the Nimzo, and today we took a look at a little bit of the lines after queen c2. Then in a future installment of this series, we're going to be looking at something else, and now we can do something like puzzles or something if you guys want. Oh no, do you guys want to do some puzzles? Do you want to play with me or do something else? I don't know. Just let me know. If you guys don't let me know, then I'll go with some puzzles on chess.com, because we were doing puzzles on Lichess last time. So we might vary a little bit by doing puzzles on chess.com this time around. That's one thing we do. We do like doing several different things. So okay, this is survival, right? We're starting from the very beginning. We're starting a new survival. So here we are in check. We just take the queen. Here we have back rank mate. We go over here. Knight has to interpose, and then, well, actually this interposition also exists. Completely useless, but yeah, we just deliver the mate there. Okay, we can take this queen in two different ways. We are in check currently. If we take over here, this rook can't take because the rook is pinned to the king. What? We can take this queen we can only take this queen one way. We can't take it this way because there's a rook over there. Like, I mean, the pinned rook still defends that. So yeah, we take over there, and point is they can't keep like going over here even because this is pinned. So yeah, we apart from being a queen up, we have a really nice position. Black to move over here, we sacrifice this first rook so that we get the back rank mate. The queen has no escape squares, so back rank checkmate it is. We have this one. This is called the fool's mate, basically, because Doofus here just play these moves opening this. Don't do that. We go over here with the queen and bishop battery and deliver mate. We go over here, goes over there, then we sack the queen and we get back rank checkmate. So it's the same as when we were sacking the rook, but this time the queen. Okay, we don't have to play it all the way through, but that's the idea. We have this fork that simply wins a rook. Then we're going to be up a piece. We even defend the pawn over there on the side. Okay, so this check, king goes over there. I mean, check supported by the rook. Then we sack the queen and we get back rank checkmate. So much in the same way that we got it before. Now here we have this one, and again this guy is getting mated. It's sort of like the fool's mate that we saw before, but slightly different. Instead of having pushed the f and g pawns and getting mated this way, the king like went into some weird tour here and ended up over there. We have this one goes over here, and again we sack the queen in order to get the back rank checkmate. Okay, this is pinned, but it's also protected once. If we go like over here with this check, king has to go back, and after that, if the king goes over here, we have a fork that wins a queen, right? And if the king goes over there, then we have this. The king has to go into the corner, And then we have this one with check, where the king has no squares, and therefore they have to give up the queen again. So that is what happens. Here we have simply mate, like this, in case you don't know, is the typical position when you're mating with the rook, with the lone rook against the king. In this case, the opponent still has a lot of pieces, but unfortunately, they just left this. Unfortunately for them, they left it hanging. So we have this check over here, and it happens to be mate. We go over there. This the pieces are not helping the opponent, like everything. Well, there was also this here, but apart from that, like the pieces are all over the place, guarding the king. And we have this covered by the pawn. This is also guarded by our pawn. So the important stuff is that these two pieces are the ones that are working against the king here. Like if there were no queen here or no pawn here, then white might still be able to survive this. Okay, we have a classic mate in like Legal's fashion. The Legal's mate, where potentially there was a queen over here, and this knight was pinned. So this is basically what I almost fell for against Mahmoud in two of our games, not just one. Actually, I sort of fell for it. I didn't get mated because I realized it, but I sort of fell for it in the sense that I was losing after it. Like at first, remember that I told you that I thought I wasn't losing. Actually, I was losing. I checked later with the engine, and yeah, that was a losing position. Like there was something that I had already looked at, but I overlooked in that particular, like when I played the move I overlooked, but I had thought about it later of the bishop b5 check. But anyway, it was a different position, but similar pattern. So basically there's a knight here pinned to a queen, but then the knight can suddenly move, and if you take the queen over there, you're getting mated. So that's Legal's mate. We go over here, and there's nothing black can do because there are no interpositions over there. We cover all of that, and this is covered, and well, this is also covered. Yeah. Okay, here we do have what do we have here? Let me see, because there's stuff going on here, but I don't know exactly how to exploit it. Like, oh yeah, we can go over here, check, takes over there, and then boom, mate. Never mind. Very simple. So because I was looking at that, because this check, this is pinned, the pawn to the king, so can't take over there, but this one could take. But yeah, we just deliver mate, and there's nothing they can do because they can move over here, but then we are still going there. And it's the same thing. Like, king can't even move over there because there's a knight here. So it's just simply over after this. I've read Mark Twain in original language. Oh, nice. White to move in this position. So white to move in this position, we have this with a check protected by the rook. Then king has to go over here because we are covering all of that, and this is covered. King would have to go there. Then we go over here, check, and if that happened, the bishop would interpose, but we have a pawn here defending, so we boom with a rook, and that's it. It's checkmate. Okay, now we can go there, check, they interpose something with one of these pieces, then we go boom, there, check, king goes over there, and then we have boom over here, protected by the rook. And yeah, something's gotta give. like we're eventually going to get somewhere. But let me see if I can get that a little bit calculated a little bit more thoroughly, because otherwise, if you don't calculate very well in these kinds of positions, you're getting cooked in a real game. Because I mean, there's this also, so gotta be very careful. I mean, if you don't have time and you're in a time scramble, you might go with your gut and just go for it. But let's try to build good habits here. So here, I assume they're going to put something in front. They are not going to just move the king. But if they move the king, they're even in a worse position, because we even have this potentially, like this and this and this, which looks kind of deadly. I mean, I think the king has to go there, and this might already be made. Yeah. No, probably. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so anyway, like, yeah, it makes no sense to go here. So I assume they're going to block with something. Let's say they block with a rook, for instance. Block with a rook, then we go over there, boom. They could potentially block with a queen, but this happens. Like, we take over here, king has to move, and then after the king moves, we just take the queen. So we get a decent exchange over there. A decent trade. Of pieces. I mean, something favorable for us. So let's say we go there, they go there, we go here. They don't interpose the queen. Instead, they move over there. So if they move over here, there's this one. Also, this one has to go here. Then we go here. Or wait, we are here, right? Check, goes over there. We have, yeah, I mean, we're probably going to play this one because we have to play something that comes all with checks. So we go over there, goes over here, then we go there. And after that, the king has to go back there, only move, because a rook would be here. And after this, we could go potentially here. And then they would interpose the rook, and it would be mate. Yeah. So yeah, well, I do believe that that's what we do. Okay, here we deflect over here, decoy. The king has to move, take that piece, and then we take over here. Because, I mean, if the king tries to stay guarding the queen, then that's no good, because we have two pieces now attacking it, so that's even worse for them. We take here with check, and then we even keep the rook. So king has to take there, and then we take the queen. Like a classic pattern. Here we have a mate. We can go over here, and we can checkmate simply, because this is covered. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's someone else also from Russia, I suppose. Medvedev Nikita. Hello, nice to see you here. I'll call you Nikita probably because your name is actually quite difficult for my dumb lips. So thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Are you Russian? Еще один русскоязычный в чате. Class. I think she's saying that there is another one, another Russian in the chat. I do believe. Dolga Shtala. Shtala. Путем ему помогать, ха-ха-ха, помогать играть или русский вспоминать. Я как-то к небу заходил на стрим недели назад, мы с ним Okay, so yeah, good thing that that you guys got a chat going on there in Russian. Good thing that Irina has someone else that actually can understand and talk. Oh, sorry about that. Can understand and talk Russian. So thank you for joining, Nikita. Spasiba. We're doing some puzzles here, and so okay, black to move in this one. Let's see. We can take over here and fork that, I think. Man, there's this check here in the middle, but I mean we should rush with that before it's too late. So we take over there, and then if this check, we just take with a rook, and I don't see anything that they can do to us immediately, so they are losing a piece. Yeah. Okay, it goes over there. We just simply take here. This we take with the rook naturally. Yeah. Okay, so here we have a check, and we are going to win material by means of taking here twice. Like, I mean, if the bishop tries to interpose, that doesn't work, so we're going to win material anyway. Oh! He was first taking. Ugh. He was first taking. Yeah, if we go over here directly... What can they do if we go... Oh, if we go here directly, they can push the pawn. Ugh. A subtlety. So yeah, we should have taken here first. I do believe this is the second time I failed the same puzzle. You know what? I do believe that I failed this puzzle the same way before. Like, I have a feeling that I faced this puzzle before, and I failed it the exact same way. Like, I rushed with this, like, ooh, yeah, let's go, baby, but no. If we go over here first, I do believe this is the reason. This has to be the reason why we're not winning material. So, because this hits the queen, so, I mean, yeah. Good, like, we can't take a pawn, but, I mean, they just take back over here, and we're not winning the piece anymore. However, if we take here first, then the knight is over there, then we go over here, and we do pick up the knight. So that was the way to go about it. So unfortunate that they rushed. Bishop at first, then knight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Unfortunate that they went that they went with something else. Francisco, if you want, I can translate. Oh, thank you, Irina, but not necessary. I mean, if Nikita says something directed to me and you can translate, that would be absolutely wonderful. But I mean, if you're talking between yourselves, just you don't need to translate anything. Just talk at your own leisure. But if Nikita wants to say something to me and you can translate, that would be fantastic, and I will be really thankful, of course. Bishop at first and knight, yeah. Yeah, that was it. Like, I rushed with it. Sorry, guys. Nikit, если ему интересно. Take and mate. Oh, let's see. I didn't even look at this yet. So, take over here, and yeah, that's mate. That is checkmate indeed. Okay, here we have potentially this check. King goes over here, for instance. Then we have like we have the double. No, we have this one first. Then let's say they go here, then we go here. Double check. Like, eventually we're getting something, but I mean, let's I'll try to calculate that a little bit more properly. So if we go over here, like, they can either go there or go here. No other choice. There's no interposition, no anything. So we go there. Let's calculate this one first. That one first. Then what? Maybe we take over here. Maybe. Not entirely sure. check goes there. What about yeah, I mean, I think it has to be this. Then probably moves over there or something. At the very least, we might be able to catch a couple of pawns there. Not sure if much better than that. But it shouldn't be, right? Shouldn't be. There should be something more. I'll still think about this check because it seems like the most promising. Check. Let's think that they go here. Like if they go here, that's easier, I think. Because if they go here, first of all, we have this check. And like the king either has to go like here or king has to or they have to go here. So if they go here, then we have this with double check. And then the king has to go there. And then perhaps we have this. Perhaps something like that. Like, I mean, we definitely have something there. So I don't think I need to look at this one too much. Because at the very least, there is something. So probably I should I can also start like this, hitting that and then go over there. But yeah, in that one there's a lot to do. But in this one I'm not so sure. What do we do? Like we take here threatening this? I know it seems like a little bit little because rook moves over there, for instance. Then how exactly do we reply? Like what's the count? We have 5 pawns, they have 6 pawns, so not even more than that. Let's see what are you guys saying? Let me see. Маленький город. Понятно, что из России. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was checking the chat to see if you guys had already found it, but I mean, I'm leaning towards that, but at the same time, I'm kind of feeling that when I play this, it's going to be perhaps the wrong move, because I'm not seeing a continuation that looks so promising. We're even down a pawn, and we're going to be up like we're going to just get 1 pawn back potentially. And like hit something. I mean, if this were a real game, like my real game, I wouldn't hesitate for 2 seconds, and I would just play this. Well, I mean, if it were a rapid game, I would like think about it, but I mean, I would think that this move is like perfectly fine, just with this basic calculation that I just did. Because I mean, after they have to go like with the king over here, for instance, like that position looks completely dreadful for them. But I don't know. It's like, do we have anything else? I don't think so. I'm going to go for it. There, okay. I think we take here and... Ah, it's a fork. Okay. Okay, pretend you didn't see any of that. Like, my mind's eye wasn't letting me see that there was a fork. Like, I mean, yeah, fork. Like, hello. We're just grabbing the free knight. Okay, it was that. I have to go in a few minutes. Was glad to see you. Oh, glad to see you too, Irina. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. So in this one, check over here, and we have this covered, which is really, really nice. There are no interpositions either. So after this has to go here, right? No interpositions whatsoever. After that has to go here. And then we do have this. And then after that, the truth hurts because for black, because we have this. In the words of Benjamin Feingold, and we have this, so that's just simply mate. So yeah, mate is good. Mate tends to be a good move. Oh, they did have one interposition. I didn't even see that one. I mean, it was completely useless, but it was an interposition. Okay, so here we have this check where the king goes over there. Then we have this one, perhaps, or not. Do we have this sack over here? Like, no, I don't think so. No. In this case, if we had like some heavy piece over here, then there might be something, but we don't have that. So check over here. King goes there. Then what? Ah, we have this. Check. Has to take. Then boom over here. And only useless interpositions. Back rank mate. Like back rank mate in a slightly more involved fashion. That's what happened there. Oh, thanks a lot to you too, Irina. Bye. See you. Take care. Okay, black to move in this position. Okay, we're about to get mated, so probably we should check. Like, I mean, we shouldn't like take with a knight because we get checkmated and our discovery is as useful as ever, right? So if we check over here, then of course if they take with a rook, we can check again and the king goes over here and we mate. So that's good for us. If they move over there, however, we can go over here. Now we can go for the pattern I told you. Like the bishop will be here, and so we can go over there, check. The king can't go back, so has to take over here, and then boom, we go for that. And there's no interposition. So that sounds good enough to me. Okay, and here do we have a very similar pattern? Let's see. We have this covering this. This is, I believe, Anastasia's mate. Like we go over here, takes, we go there. Then there's only useless interposition of the queen. We take it, and it's mate because this is covered. There we go. Okay, this one we have double check and double check. This double check looks more fantastic because it's mate, so it's a little bit better than this one. Take pawn h2 and mate rook. Yeah, exactly. Very good. Nikita. So if we check over here, what am I saying? Like this. Okay, never mind. We can check over here, perhaps. Can we? If we check over here, if takes, we have at the very least this hitting this, and with discovery. And if they try to like interpose the rook, then we're just simply taking over there. Oh, but we're losing in the process something. We're losing the bishop in the process. Let me see. Things to think about. Like if here, also can try to go over like over there, for instance. Well, if tries to go over there, I can at the very least go like here. And then takes. And no, I'm not achieving anything there. What am I thinking? Oh, I can go here, threatening this, and threatening mate. I mean, not mate, immediately. It would be, goes over here, then what? Wait. We're not achieving anything with that. Over here, here, here. No. Go there. Oh, okay. Go there. If the king takes, then boom. King goes over here, then boom. Mate. If the rook takes over here, then boom. Then king goes over here, then boom. Then king goes over there, then something like boom over here. And yeah, I mean, eventually king is getting cooked, I think. Let me see that again. So here takes, boom, 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 and boom, for instance. Well, let's bring this other one. Boom. Let's say he tries to go there instead of interposing queen. Goes over there. There's this at the very least. No, that doesn't do much, does it? Yeah, well, it's this at the very least, and we're grabbing that one, right? No, let's say they interpose that. Oh yeah, then we have the rook. Rook takes. So yeah, okay, should be good. I think it's bishop takes. I think it's this. Yeah. Yeah, take bishop c8, check f8, and take bishop. Check f8 and take bishop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can take that one directly. Yeah. Boom. Wait. Here. I do believe it's here first. And then after that, it goes over here, then boom. Well, wait. Actually, after that, then here. Yeah. Check f8, then takes bishop. That's what you meant, yeah. And, and that's mate. Basically. Like, I mean, they have to interpose something here. Like, if they interpose that, at the very least, we're grabbing something else. But, yeah, it's going to be, like, it's going to be made in a few, because also we have this. So, yeah, here. Okay, it ended there, because we had options. We had options there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. So here we have discovery. We have this discovery, which just wins a queen. If interposes over here, we still win the queen supported there. So there's that. If after all of this, if something like that, then we have still this. And yeah, there's nothing there for them. So we just go for that. Okay, we just take here first, right? Okay, goes there, boom. All right, that one's easy. Go over here, check. If goes over there, I mean, if goes over here, there's at the very least this, but or something like this even, or this. Yeah, but if like here, even here, and then like if that, then there's no nothing. No, never mind. If this and this, probably this and this, and then from there we see. Oh, actually, this is covered and this is covered, so that would be mate. So it would be nice. If here instead, then this, and that is it. Yeah. So it goes for that one. I do believe we go here. Then wherever king goes, we're going to take over there. So yeah. I mean with mate. Important part. Okay. So we have something lined up here. We have a knight over there. We could pin that one. If we pin that one, then we're taking something. Oh, but they can go here, for instance. If we pin it, takes here, takes, and takes and takes and takes. Not so sure. Ah, wait, we also have this. We have this. We have this. We have this, hitting that and that. If something like that, then we're taking here. Actually, we're taking here like this. Because if we take here like that, then there's this defending that. So probably taking like this. But yeah, I think still it's good. I think this. Think so. And if something like this hitting that, then take over here, then go here. Oh no, because there's this. Oh, there's this. Okay. I think. Maybe it is this. Man, it has to be either of the two. Like, it's either starting like this or starting pinning here. I don't think it's anything else. Those are the two candidate moves I have for now. But I'm leaning towards this one because now I'm seeing that after this one, there's this. Hitting that. And this. And I don't see a good defense there. Like, I mean, if we take over here, they take, and they are threatening back rank mate. So we are doesn't look good. And like, I mean, if takes over there, it takes, then we take again, then they take this one. Then I mean, at the end we have knights versus two bishops, so no good. So I think we just go over here, pin this one, and then takes over here, takes, and takes, and we got a rook for a pawn and a knight, which should be good. So I think it's that. I think it's this. Let me see what you guys are saying. Check and rook d2, check f8 and take bishop. Take bishop c8, check f8 and take bishop. Check and rook d2, knight c3 maybe. Oh yeah, bishop c3 very strong, c5 very strong. Rook d7. Yeah, I think it's rook d7. I think it's rook d7 definitely. Let's go for it. Boom. Yeah. Let's go for that, that, and that. Yeah. Okay. Хорошо. We did very well there. So here we do have this with check, and then we take over here, right? Like here. Oh, actually, we can take, like, if we go here. Let's say queen takes. We have this. And if king takes, we also have that. And takes and takes. Yeah, I think pretty simple. It's just that, yeah. I don't think there's anything else there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now this one, we would like to have something going here, but point is there's this and this. Oh, if we go here, we're pinning it to that. So here, this can't move, and this can't defend because boom. So yeah, I think this is pretty good. Should be that one. Yep, goes over there. Now we can go here, goes here, go here, goes here. So not sure if we just go for it. Let me see. I mean, because now we can interpose. Here, 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 interposes. Then maybe this. Going for that. I think that, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to promote. There's no stopping promotion there. I think it's done. Rook E7, bishop C3. Bishop C3. I think just moves the rook. I think just moves the rook somewhere. Like so I think here. I think bishop C3 just moves the rook somewhere. Like maybe even here, stopping that. I mean, we still have that, but bishop C3. Oh, if we bishop C3, actually, maybe he will play something like this or something. So this, and just exchange there. Maybe. So maybe here. I think. I'm pretty sure it's here. Honestly, I think it's here. Rook E1, no, bishop C3, rook E1, bishop F1. Rook E1. Yeah, if rook E1, bishop, if rook E1, bishop F1 directly. Oh, okay. But in that case, can't we go here? Like, rook E1, bishop F1, then here? What about that? Like, with idea to go here. I think we can just promote there, no? Because if bishop C3, I mean, just moves away and then what? Like, I'm not seeing what we're doing after bishop C3. Like, I mean, we're hitting a rook, but the rook just moves. Like, there's not I don't see like a follow-up there. But this plan does have a follow. Actually, they probably don't move the rook, because otherwise it would also work. So I think probably what they are going to do is they're going to like create an escape square, and then we can't just promote. I mean, we can't pin the bishop. So I'm pretty sure it's that, and that. I think, but I'm not sure. You don't know? Okay, let me try mine and let's see. I mean, one of us has to be right. Okay, I was right. And now this. Now this. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, what's that? Let me check again to see what happened if bishop c3. Like if bishop c3. Oh yeah. Let me see. No. Yeah. Let's. What was it? Here. Yeah. Here. Let's do that. So here. Yeah. Let me here. This is what I wanted to look at. Not that. I wanted to look at the analysis with the engine. So here goes over there. Now bishop c3. I think something like this maybe. No, rook f1. Rook f1. Okay. Rook f1, and then there's just this doesn't work. Okay, it's that's the point. Rook f1. Okay. No, your move not so bad. It's just but I mean I also didn't know why it didn't work. That's why I checked it. I also didn't know like why it wasn't working. So here black to move. Okay, this is about to happen. Maybe we go here, threatening this. And I think like here. Something like that. But if here and let's say yeah. I think so. I think just this. No? Like I don't see any other thing. I mean anything they can do against that. I think that's just that. This? No? Like the reason I found that the previous move, your move didn't work, was because I didn't see what we were getting at there, but I didn't see the refutation either. Like I didn't see how we were getting at something better than in the other line. But I don't see rook f1. You didn't see rook f1 in the previous one. Yeah. I didn't see rook f1 either. Yeah. So I guess here, this one, king b2, I guess. King b2 only move? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, we just take here, right? Take, and that's it, yeah. Okay, there, okay, so lots of things under attack here. Interesting. Wow. Nice position. Okay. Takes. Boom, boom. Takes whatever else, and then we boom, boom over here. Okay, so yeah, we're already up a piece, so I mean we don't mind trading. So here, and if take something there, then we just go here. For instance, boom, boom, and we go there, and there's also this here. So we're not getting back rank mated. So and here we just take over there, and again like they take one of these pieces, but we keep the other. Okay, they took over there. We just simply go here, I guess. Oh, wait. We can also take there and takes here and takes here. Or I think like if we take over here, then takes there, we can take here. We take over here and like takes there, then we go like check, maybe. Like, I mean, I'm not seeing how this fails in any situation. Okay, I see how it fails. If we take over here, there's takes over there, hitting that, and hitting this. And, like, we can't do this because this and that combines. So, yeah, we have to take like this, I think. But what if we take with a knight instead? If we take with the knight, they take over here, I guess. Oh, and then we're down material. Like if we take over here, then they can't take over here because this. And if they take like this, then there might be what? That check. And wow. Wait. How are we keeping everything here? If we take over here, takes over there, we take here. Then takes there. Then we'll have a queen. So we take over here. Then if takes over there, then we take over there. Oh, okay. And then we have two pieces because I mean they have to do something about the bishop, otherwise we're taking it. Okay, so it's take over here. Oh, okay, yeah, let's take over there. Take queen and rook, bishop y and bishop b5, bro. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It took me a while to go to calculate the right line there, but yeah, eventually I found it. Like I mean, it was the first thing I considered, but then for some reason I wasn't like grasping the advantage that we had in terms of pieces. So yeah, that got me threw me for a loop there. So we can take over here, I guess. Then if takes, we just simply take. So that's a free pawn. So takes over here. Then what? Just takes over there. Can't be so simple. Is there something else here? Go here. Let's say they go there, for instance. Oh, okay. They can go there for this. So we take like this. And then after this, then we take like this. And then we're covering that. So I think we take like this. Probably that's the idea. Take like this. And if let's say like queen goes over here, then we take over here and we're hitting the queen, so can't really do anything about that. And then we just defend that. So I think we take here with a knight. That's the idea, I think. Take pawn and d4. Yeah, I mean I mean d4 I understand, but I mean I saw also d4, but I think if we take the pawn and they take back, we just take here. We don't need to d4. Like we just go over here. Then this doesn't work. So I think yeah, just take the pawn here, I think. No. Oh. God, it wasn't. Okay, let me check. What the heck? He was with the pawn. Okay. Oh, okay, d4. Naturally. Yeah, okay. Wait, but why doesn't taking with the knight work? Like, what? Why doesn't taking with the knight here work? Like, what happens after here? Like, knight d4. Okay, knight d4. Okay, and then you can play like here, for instance, or something. Like, I don't know. Like, what the heck is that? Or you can play here. d3 and what? d5. Then what? What happens if this, for instance? This, castles. I don't know. Like, I mean, all right. Some puzzle. Like, the reason this is working is kind of insane. Like, why does this work? Like, you go over here and then yeah, d4, yeah, but I mean, let's say they go like over, I don't know, here for instance, or like let's say they go bishop e7, bishop, I don't know, whatever. Like bishop here, then what? Knight d5. Okay, like I mean, it's just I mean, you get a significant advantage, yes, but it's like a positional puzzle. It was kind of ridiculous, to be honest. 94, brilliant. Yeah, I mean, but why is 94 brilliant? Like, I mean, why is this a brilliant move? Like, I mean, why would, I mean, it doesn't give it a brilliant, I think, but why would this be brilliant for you? Like, I mean, yeah, I understand. I mean, of course you don't take, because I mean, if you take, then that's bad. But the point is, what? I mean, yeah, you get a better position, but it's just a positional puzzle. It wasn't even. It wasn't. I don't consider that very tactical, to be honest. Like, I didn't see the tactic there. Like, I mean, you know, I follow the line a little bit, and I'm not seeing any like the finishing tactic. Like, it's just a positional puzzle. Like, pretty insane, to be honest. Okay, so double check. This is tactical. So double check over there. After that, king has to move over here. Then we go over there. And we are... Wait a second. This double check goes over here. This, let's say they go here, for instance. Then what? So double check goes here, goes there. Goes there. Ah, wait. There's mate. Like, I mean, if in that case there's mate. Like, goes over there, goes here. If goes here, boom, boom, and boom, checkmate. Okay. It's that. So double check. Then goes over here, boom over there. And that's that. Like, if it goes over here, then we take over there. Which is what's going to happen. Oh, actually, no. There's this over here. Never mind. We just take over there. So, boom, 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 and if goes over here, then we just take with queen. Okay. So, yeah. It's done. All right. Check bishop queen here and take pawn f6 and rook e8 mate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't find it at first, but I did find it eventually. So here check. Wherever the king moves, there's going to be a discovery on the queen over there. We could also start with a bishop, but I do think we start with a rook, more forcing. So usually when you have a move that's more forcing, you go for the more forcing one. So check over here, probably will take, and then we take over there. If not, then we can... If that doesn't happen, then we can... wherever the king goes, we're going to have a discovery, right? Wait, if king goes over here, there's no useful discovery. And if king goes over there, there's no useful discovery. So maybe here. Takes. And has eyes everywhere. And this. Like, boom. Queen has to move. And after the queen moves somewhere, then we are simply discovering check. Like, for instance, so where can the queen go? Like, the queen can go, like, well, if it goes, like, over there, of course, just this. But if, no, actually this better. But if after this, the queen doesn't move along the diagonal where the bishop can hit it, then the queen would go, like, if it goes over there, then after we take here, this is pin, so no good. And if goes over there, then we still have this with the check, and then we're picking up that, so like, yeah, I think it's with the bishop. Let me see what you're saying. Taking the knight and discover attack. I'm wrong. Why not just rook e4? Oh, hello, BC Wonder. Oh, hello, Harrison also. Welcome to the chat, and thank you for subscribing and participating. Hello, BC Wonder. Long time no see, pal. So why not just rook e4? I believe rook e4 doesn't work because the king goes here or here. And then after that, even if we, I mean, we don't have this because it just takes with the queen. So... anywhere else, yeah, we would have a discovery with a queen, with a rook. But if we take like this, if the queen moves along the light square diagonal, then we're going to discover by attacking the queen. And then if the queen moves like over there, for instance, or something, then we're just taking here with a discovery, and that is completely crushing. But the problem I see with this is that actually the king moves like over here and I don't see anything. Or over there. Bishop e4 is stronger. Yeah, exactly. Never mind, I didn't see that queen recaptures after rook d4. Well, I mean, the queen captures afterwards. Like, I mean, you move with the king and then that's basically it. So yeah, let's go for it. Goes over there, so we can go here. This is the strongest one. Oh no, this is check. Okay, never mind. This. Okay. Now we take. Completely missed that was check. Okay, here. And here. Yeah. Oh, no. There's this. Okay, never mind. This king goes over here. Then, I mean, this king goes over here. Then that king goes over wherever. And we promote, or no, because we're just getting smashed here. Let me see, here, here, or actually, wait, no, there, never mind. There? No, it goes over there, never mind. Here, or wherever. I mean, if here, this is double check. So yeah, here, I mean, here, wherever, boom, double check. I mean, not double check, check with this one. It's check, and we get this one, and they can't take over here. Yeah, I mean, it has to be that, yeah. Going for that, yeah, boom. Okay, now, let's see. We have options. We can take this one. Do we have a mate is a question. Like, are we mating somehow? I don't think so. We have like a nasty... Well, there's no fork that's nastier because we can just take the rook. So just take the rook, I think. Take the rook and life is good. Yeah, I think takes the rook, just that. Oh no. What do you guys see? I mean, am I missing something? I think takes the rook. Check an f7. Yeah, that's what I did, yeah. So yeah, good one. Nikita? I assume you saw that before I did. So yeah, takes rook, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, that we just take the queen. I mean, just takes the queen. Right? Just goes up. And it's the only move. So might as well be the good one. This goes over here. And then like that. No, wait. This goes over there. Then what? Here. And goes over there. Here. Wait. This. There. Here. 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 And yeah, that's that. Like, there's nothing. Yeah, it's made. Okay. Okay, we have this takes. No. This goes here, here. Goes there. There. Yeah. Oh, but I saw that. Man. I said that. I said this, then this, and that. Oh, yeah, don't worry. I said it, and then I played the wrong move. Like, what the heck is wrong with me? Like, I said it. I literally said it. I said it goes here, here, here. Then can't moves over here. Then this. Ugh. God damn it. Why did I do that? Like, that was just nonsense. Like, I literally just played the move that I wasn't discussing. Like, I looked at this move, I discarded it, then I went with the other one, and then I said, okay, everything is calculated. I win the queen, and then just play that. Okay. Goodness gracious. Man. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's late and I'm tired. Yeah, that was ridiculous. No, it wasn't a misclick. It was a complete brain fart. Like, I mean, I calculated the sequence, I drew the arrows, did everything, and then when I got it right, then I was like, check. What? Like, I don't know. Just ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Like, I threw the streak like for absolutely no reason. Let's move to Lichess and do some puzzles there. Let me go to puzzles here. Puzzle streak. By the way, if anyone wants to play, we can play a game. Like, we can play a game. I'll stay streaming for like 20 more minutes or so. Okay, white to move here. Let's see. So, if we take over there, we are... I mean, loses the defender, but... wait, we take over here, takes over there, takes there. That's it. Has to be that. Takes. Yeah. We are up material at the end of that, right? Yeah, we have to. So, simply that. Okay. That's good enough. Okay, so here, things are slightly more involved. They are threatening something. And we have some ridiculous stuff here to do. Oh, we have this one. What am I saying? Ugh. There's this. Like I was looking at all sorts of sacrifices here and nothing was working. Yeah, because there's this and just that's that. Like, I mean, just made him one. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's say here, we have this and then boom boom, right? This, if trades, then this king is not in time to stop that, so has to be that. Okay. Now we don't take, we go over here, so that if they take, we are the only ones with bishop. Yeah, okay. That's that. Let's see. This one, we do have this. Check. Moves over there. Or we have this. Hits that and threatens. Yeah, but can like go here, here. Not sure. Oh, wait, we have this. Ugh. Okay. I even saw this puzzle before, by the way. I'm pretty sure I played this puzzle before. Okay, so this, we have this with check. We also have this and this. No, the bishop goes here. So no, not that. We have this. Queen takes, pawn takes, bishop goes here. I mean, no, bishop goes here. Wait, bishop goes here, sorry. Bishop goes... No, it's still not doesn't guard that. What am I saying? Nonsense. We can take, goes here. We go here. Then that's that. Like, I mean, bishop cannot stop that. Like, this is just there. Wait. So what happens if we go like, if we go here first, then why doesn't this just work also? Like, if you go over here first, then if they take here, you take. How do they save themselves from the promotion? I think both work. But, I mean, I would go for the most forcing one, and I would just take here first, and then I would go here. Because, yeah, I mean, most forcing is nicer. We also lose less time in doing it. Take queen in push pawn. Yeah. What is your ELO? If I have grammatical mistakes, sorry, I'm not good at English. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Here we speak all languages. I mean, I don't speak all languages, but I mean, me and the chat, we end up doing a combination of everything, and we have every language present. My ELO is 1500 rapid on chess.com currently. Haven't been playing rapid for a while, but I mean, that's actually my favorite time control and the one that I'm the highest rated on. So yeah, I mean, just take queen, right, first, and then this. Okay, but I mean, let me check. But was there a problem there with? Let me check. Was there a problem there with the other? Like, let's say here, for instance. Let me see. Here, yeah, okay. No, view the solution. No, I'm just taking here. Okay, let me see. This. What's the problem there? Oh, okay. Small problems. Like, there is a little bit of a problem there. Okay. Never you mind. I mean, I didn't even see that there was a mate in one thread. Like, that's how I lose my games. So okay. Rook a8. So white moves here. Okay. We have many checks. Now we actually have one check that looks like something. Then we have a lot that doesn't look like anything. Like, looks like just hanging pieces. So here for instance, then there maybe. Not sure if we're achieving anything by that. Go here. Goes there. There, for instance. Okay, so we go here. I think we go here pretty much, but I'm not sure about the continuation. That's the part that gets me. Like, if it goes over there, then what? What exactly? We can check there, but I mean, they just move back. Then we can go here. Threatening that? I mean, threatening that, like, it's pinned. Maybe we can do something like that. Not sure. Not sure, honestly. There's a bishop here. Okay. So we go over there. This, and one. Is there a way that we can cover that? Like, I mean, we have to make this obstructed here. Like, we have to obstruct the connection between these two pieces. I think that's what we have to do. Like, here. Then, let's say they go over there. How are we ever getting them to obstruct the connection? Wait, do we have other checks that I didn't take a look at? Oh yeah, there's this. Ugh. Okay, there's this. If pawn, we just simply take. Okay, well, I mean, this is like basically almost mate because there's this. So if pawn interposes, we take it, and that's mate. And if king goes like over here, we have at the very least that. And isn't that just mate also? Yeah, it's mate also. Never mind. Okay, well. Okay. Queen a4 and knight c4, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it took me like 1,000 years to see that, but I did eventually. Okay, so if we move this knight hitting this queen, then we are actually threatening this twice. And this check doesn't work because we just take. So this would technically work. Like, it is a double attack after all, this and this. I don't think we have anything better, so I do think that's the plan over here. So I'm going to wait. What about nothing? Like, I mean, this pawn might look like it's hanging, but I mean, who takes it? Like, if queen takes it, we still take the knight, and if knight takes it, then we take the queen, which is even better. So I do think it's sad. Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay, do we take the queen or do we recapture the bishop? Like, if we take the queen, they're getting at the very least well, I mean, this is still hanging after we take the queen. So, I mean, I guess... Oh, wait! They're sad. We can't take the queen. Okay. We can't take the queen. We have to take over there. And then we're going to take there anyway. So... Oh wait, we recapture. We could take over here first, so we're still hitting the queen some way, and then we can recapture over here because otherwise the knight moves and that's it. So we take here with the bishop. Take here with the bishop. Now we defend the back rank, and yeah, okay. This one we have this check, but they can block like this. After that, we can go here potentially, but I mean there are checks after that. So here. What about this? Here? And then just simply not takes with the queen because otherwise we're down 1,000 pieces. So check over here. Then if pawn interposes, we take like this with the rook, Yeah, here. Pawn interposes, take with the rook. Let's say the king goes here, so they don't take with the queen. And then after that, we can go like no, not here. Not wandering a queen. Let me see. So check here, takes, goes there. We can go here. Check. Then, yeah, I mean it's going to get mated afterwards. Like I mean, just we start using both pieces, and eventually we'll get mated. This other option is going there. Then we just go here. Or no, actually we go there. There, this is mate, just straight up. So here, mate. So, and yeah, those are the two options. So, okay. That's that. Okay, now we go here, right? Okay, well, that makes it easy enough. I mean, I thought they would go there because, I mean, obviously they're going to try to prevent the mate. So, okay, this is doubly under attack and pinned. We have this check potentially in the end. So maybe we can take here, takes there, check. And the only way to stop that check is by going here. Then we take over there and we take this. Yeah. I know that because it's a common opening trap. Bro, in Spanish it's like herrings on stop. I feel like I'm doing something bad. Oh, what do you mean? Sorry about that. I don't know what I said that made you feel like you were doing something bad, but but no, I mean the only time that you saw me going like a little bit crazy was because I had calculated the right combination. I mean continuation, and well, it was also a combination. But I mean, I had calculated that, and then I played the wrong move for whatever reason. Like I mean, that was that. But okay, so here we have this pin, but I mean that's protected. Let me think. Like, I mean, it has to be something with checks here also. For sure. We can put more pressure on this one. Like, we can go like here. Oh, here. Oh, here. Here is really nice. Because not only does it put pressure, but it pins it also. Like here. Then goes here. We have no further pressure to put there. Oh, not to mention, if we go here, there's also this, which forces a trade of queens. So there's not really good. Is there something like sacrificing something? Like, if we go crazy with this rook, for instance. Is there anything after that? I don't think so. Having a hard time here figuring this one out. Well, I mean, I haven't had a hard time with pretty much anything today, but let me see. Let's hydrate a little bit. Maybe that will bring back the water to the brain. Let me see. have no clue. Like, good stuff to the guy that was playing this and he found the right continuation. What was this? Oh, it was a classical game. It was a very long game. Okay. Still props. Are you playing with viewers? I can play with viewers. If you want to play a game with me, we can play. Like, I'm about to end the stream, but we can play one before I stop. And thanks for tuning in and commenting, by the way, and subscribing, Joshua J. Rook F7, I think. When you say Harrison, sometimes I forget this English. Oh, okay. If he forces a queen trade, rook takes rook. Wait, what do you mean? Like, no, I don't think so, because I mean, like, if for instance, if we go here, then goes over there, then if this takes, then takes. And if we don't take, then takes over here, and then we are going to have to take there. But I do believe we have to take, because otherwise, if we don't take, we don't take. If we just move the king, we run into the possibility that we might get mated. So yeah, I think we definitely should. In that case, we definitely should trade. So we shouldn't go for that, I think. So yeah, if you want to play Joshua, just let me know your username and I mean, not username, your preferred time control. Sorry, I will send you a link that you can join if you want to. As long as it's not a very long time control, we can play it before I end the stream. Rook F7 said Harrison. Rook F7. So you mean here? Yeah, makes sense because we're pinning that. But what if they, for instance, play here? What do we do then? Oh, then we have this. Maybe. This. And if king goes like over here, then we have this. Okay. Yeah, it works. Like, I mean, this is one of the moves that I was considering, obviously, but yeah, I hadn't looked at it very thoroughly. Like, now that I'm looking at this a little bit more, I'm noticing this. Like, of course, any piece interposes, we just take it, and if the king goes over there, which is the only other possibility, then this, and we're winning a queen. So not bad at all. Well, we're winning a queen if we're not just mating straight up. But I mean, yeah, okay, has to be that, yeah, definitely. So okay, oh, it goes over there, but X-ray, and we just win, yeah. Oh, that's what you meant by rook takes rook. You were talking about this line. Sorry. I thought you were talking about the line that I like was saying that we should avoid. Never mind. Yeah. You were talking about rook f7. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I read your comments in the wrong order, and then I was I was thinking something else. So Jay, are you still here? If you're not, then we might do one more puzzle, and then I'll be just calling it a day. So here they are about to promote, and there's nothing we can do about it, honestly. So, oh wait, there's something we can do about it. We have this. So we go here, king moves, we take, then this one is going to try to promote, but we also have this one about to promote, and apart from that, we probably can do something. No, we can't do anything, because if, let's say, this, then after that, we are not in time to try to stop this one, because we can't get to this square, for instance. So here, but we still have to go for this. Here. Let's say we go here, here, and we have bishop and queen versus queen and two pawns. Doesn't sound very convincing, to be honest. This, that. that. I'm not entirely sure about this line. I mean, I guess so. I mean, if this were my game, that's probably what I would go for, especially because it's 3-0 Blitz. If I weren't low on time or something. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think it's that, like here, and then just probably pushing to promotion. Which is kind of weird, because, I mean, you're allowing the opponent to also promote, so I don't think that's even winning after that, but might be, I don't know. Like, I mean, queen and bishop versus queen and 2 pawns. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's the evaluation of that. Like, what will be the result of that? I think it might even be drawish, but I don't know. Sounds weird though, because we're the side with the bishop. Suspicious, very suspicious. Maybe I'm missing something, but I mean, definitely there's nothing that can stop this pawn from promoting except going over here. So I think that's a very safe first move, because otherwise this pawn is too far away from promotion. So if we try anything else and this promotes, and we are absolutely cooked. So I think we definitely start like this, and this. That's a no-brainer. Then from there, I'm not sure if just pushing or if there's, like, I mean, there doesn't seem to be a way for us to stop that. Like, this goes here first, and then we are not in time to go over here because I mean, just this and this. Oh, sorry, what was that? Oh, I'm inspecting the code of Lichess. Nice. That was accidental misclick. So here. And that's that. I mean, just push. Like, I don't see anything else. I don't know about you guys. I think it is it. Yeah, it is that, right? That is the way. So here, boom. No. Oh, of course. We go back here, then this, then this. Ugh. Okay, I understand it. Okay. Well, at least it might not be losing. Let me see if it was losing in case we play the wrong one. Like, if we play the wrong one, was it losing or was it a draw? Like, if we go here, yeah, it's a draw. Like, now it's a draw. This, and a draw. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I was so confused. But yeah, I mean, I didn't see this reroute over here. Like, we're just in time to reroute like this, and this. Crazy. Like, it seems like we don't have time for anything, but actually we do have time for a reroute. Like, this is a crazy thing to learn. Nice. Yeah, we both missed that. By the way, Harrison, what's your native language? Is it Spanish? Because if it's Spanish, I can also talk in Spanish with you, because I mean, that's my native language. Although, I mean, now I'm ending the stream, but I mean, next time. If I have the honor of having you here again. So, okay, guys, that will be all for today. For these problems, I feel like I'm in 500 ELO. Español, ahí va, muy bien. Ahí va, igual que yo entonces. ¿De dónde eres? ¿De qué país? Pero sí, no te preocupes, esto ya son problemas un poco más avanzados. Digo, esto era una partida Blitz entre Disco Potato, el gran campeón mundial, y Clint R. 1771-1794 Blitz. Así que bueno, no era un puzzle tampoco de los más sencillos. Era el 41 era de esto, sí. No, 42 vendría a ser, porque es el que fallamos, así que 41 creo que hicimos correctos. Así que sí, ya es un puzzle, digo, dentro de todo alto, dentro de lo que sería la racha. De México, ahí va, qué bien. Yo digo ahí va y ahí es como que te estuviera hablando otro idioma. Es algo que se me pegó del habla cotidiana de aquí, pero eso no lo dicen en otras partes. Ahí va viene a ser como claro. Es una forma de darle a entender al otro que estás entendiendo lo que está diciendo. Bueno, así que me voy yendo ahora. Me siento tonto después de hablar tanto en inglés. No, está bien porque digo, está en sí la transmisión como la trato de hacer medio universal, entonces tiene que ser la hago en inglés. Pero está, cuando te estoy hablando a ti directamente, te hablo en castellano. Y tú cuando me escribes a mí puedes escribir muy, muy tranquilo en castellano, obviamente. Me sentiste muy inglés. Bueno, gracias entonces, porque eso significa que estoy pronunciando relativamente bien. Así que bueno, ahora sí voy terminando la transmisión. Muchas gracias por sumarte y por suscribirte y comentar. Muy, muy excelente tu presencia aquí. Y bueno, espero verte a la próxima. So thanks guys for tuning in. I hope I see you here next time. And that'll be all for today. So thanks for being here again. Take care and have a good evening, afternoon.